All right. What's shaking, fam? How are you? Happy Thursday. Happy time zones. Good to see you all. Pleasure to be seen by you. Can I say, man, we made it a good run. Made it a real good run, you know? But the nap hit, and I was down for the count last night. I woke up at like 10-ish, something around there. Right around there. 10:30, something like that. But, you know, we made it 20 days. You know, not to pat ourselves on the back here, but 20 days, pretty good. Here's to another 20, right? You know what I mean? But, I hope everybody's doing great. Been enjoying the week. Hopefully hump day didn't give you too much troubles. Hopefully you guys had a good Thursday. Philly! Sup, bro? Chacho, Pod, what's up, Your Highness? I hope you are cooling off across the pond. Telling you, you may not live near the Olympics, but it's worth sending a carrier pigeon and being like, look, it's fucking hot here, man. Can we just take a dip? Me and the family, take a dip in the pool, and then we'll be out of your guys' hair quick, fast, in a hurry. No problem. Red Emperor, what's up? DX, what's good, dude? Yeah, Phil, my guy, dude, though, like, I don't know, again, it's, you know, it's the phones always listening, it's the algorithms, what you're viewing, and this and that, and for whatever, well, not for whatever reason, for the aforementioned reasons, like, searching on Instagram, seeing a lot of, like, gunpla kits, and I guess I had no idea that some of the models or some of the kits could be so crazy, man, like big, like, and like you had sent that that image in Discord, and like, yeah, man, like I can't even imagine like a foot tall like chonker, bro, like it's nuts. Handsome Dan, thank you, my man, I appreciate it, appreciate you. Dude, they can go nuts. And like, yeah, it's bonkers. But yeah, it is awfully creepy to see the algorithm and the phone listening at work, like in real time. Pretty crazy though. Angelic, what's good, bud? Let's I'm gonna get some hydration. I hurt my back at work, so that hasn't been fun. Just, you know, the day was going fine, and then just, it's not my lower back, it's not like my shoulder, like upper back shoulder blades, it's like right in the middle. Did something, and it's just, it friggin' hurts, dude. I gotta be that old guy that lays flat on the floor for some relief. So like sitting upright feels good, but then I got home and I had to go mow the lawn, and it's hot as hell outside, so that, you know, that sucked too. But real world problems, right? Here we are. Chapter 4. What's up, Sky? I want to get a PG of the Virtue from 00, just a brick shithouse of plastic. Dude, like, let's go. And then, of course, again, the algorithm. So I see in that image that you sent in Discord, and they show like the I don't know what to, like the chonkers, like the little, like chonky, like just the little guys, but they're thick boys, right? And that Barbatos one that I posted, that it was a chonker. It was a chonky, like Barbatos. And I was like, dude, I was like, that's great. I love it. It looks so good. SD super deformed. Okay, so that's like the name for the short and thick boys, huh? But I dig it though. Like, it looked really cool. I liked it a lot. Pod A, it's okay, man. We'll get through it the best we can. That's it. Work in progress on those emotes. I thought that they're coming out real good. Hopefully we'll have them in the next couple of days or so. You know, probably by Monday. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow we're gonna double dip. For two reasons. Because the nap last night. And starting tomorrow, will be, I don't know like how to say this without sounding like braggadocious, but we're gonna be featured on Twitch's front page tomorrow. It's a 24-hour time slot. We're gonna start our regular time, you know, bring Youngblood to school, get back home, have our coffee. We'll start around 8:30, 9 a.m. Eastern, and then we'll go till noon, 1, 2, whatever time it may be. We'll take a breather, you know, I'll do family time like we usually do, and then we'll hop on tomorrow night as well. Not only to make up for last night for missing a day, but also just to maximize the opportunity, you know what I mean? And it's all for the love of trails, right? You know what I mean? Like that's what I told them I wanted it to be for, and you know, they obliged. So, yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Should be a great day. Like we'd kind of discussed in Discord a little bit too, we'll probably just put chat in slow mode just in case, you know, things get out of control. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. So, I want to try to be proactive instead of reactive, you know what I mean, if things start getting squirrely. So, we'll put things into slow mode, and you know, we'll just kind of take it from there. Just spread the trails gospel, you know what I mean? Like that's it, dog. Dan had talked about it earlier too in Discord, how they dropped the OP for Kai, which is like 5 seconds or something longer, probably 5. I think too much longer than that, there could just create just chaos talking between like us, you know what I mean? And I'll make sure I'm gonna set it so that mods messages are highlighted. Just again, proactive instead of reactive, just in case. I've had the Kai OP on repeat. Oh, I can only imagine. Like, and I want to ask questions, but obviously, I'm not gonna. But I'm psyched on it, man. Like, fingers crossed, right? Indeed. We're getting Daybreak 2. Early 2025. We already know that for a fact. So, and then, you know, can we really like cross our fingers? Maybe late 2025 we get Kai, or early 2026. Alrighty. You know, whatever it may be. Regardless, it's kind of worked out in the way that I had hoped and thought it would. That it's been a year. It's like every year we get a release. You know what I'm saying? So. It's great. It's fine by me. We've got early 2025 for Daybreak 2. Perfect. Indeed. And if we have to wait 6, 8, 9 months for it, you know, for Kai, then like it's all gravy. It's all fine by me, dude. Slowed it down to 25% and went over it like a cop at the crime scene. Hot dog. Let's go. I can only imagine that there's might be, I have no knowledge of it, that is there a fan translation for Kai? Well, because Kai releases in, is it September in Japan? September, okay, yeah, so maybe people had been working diligently. Who knows? I like, legit, I have no idea. I don't want to open up that can of worms. So I guess, you know, we'll just wait and hear about it through the grapevine, I guess. I don't think that yeah, okay, so we do. I lied, sorry.
Let's be on our way.
The artisanal district. It is. Yeah, I forgot that. Today is August 1st, dude. Avoiding spoilers for Kai will be a nightmare. Like, look, just do what I do. If you're on social media, mute everything. Mute character names. Mute, like, if you see somebody post something in the kanji, highlight, you know, like copy paste that into muted. Like, just mute everything. Yeah, that's true, Phil. The fan one may not come out in time if Nis is pumping them out faster. Very true.
Indeed.
What's up, Swole? I don't think Nis has dibs on Tokyo Xanadu after Daybreak 2. There'll be all hands on deck for Kai late 2025 possible. So, okay, so if Nis doesn't do Tokyo Xanadu, and it's escaping me, I'm sorry. Who published Tokyo Xanadu, period, I guess. Sorry, I don't know why I left that open for more. Axis, that's what it was. Thank you.
Why don't we see...
QA testing. I finished the version of my AR mystery game, and I'd love for you to test it out. If you solve all the puzzles and give me your thoughts on the experience, I'd be happy to reward you. I'll be waiting at the tunnel in the artisanal district. All right, is that the only one that we... No, because there's another... Not checking our whip just yet. Won't be out till late 2026 anyway, so I'd say... Wait, is it really called Kyoto Xanadu and not Tokyo Xanadu? Oh, hello. I can only imagine. No bueno. Oh, that's what fans are calling it. Oh, okay, gotcha. What's up, sus dude? Percy. So this way leads down a mine, does it? That would make an excellent backdrop for a game, but nah, probably too dangerous down there. Hey there, Arc Ride Solutions. You had a request for us? Well, I didn't expect you to help me out again. Thank you. Figured we'd at least hear you out. What's got you all the way in Basel anyhow? Especially all the way out here in the dark. You ain't up to something shady, are you? Oh, haha. I'm just scouting locations for my new game. It has a mystery theme, so it only makes sense for it to be dark and secretive. Let's get down to business then, if that's all right with you. I worked with a really bright friend of mine on this concept, so if I can iron out all the kinks, I'm sure it'll be a hit. You'll solve a series of puzzles, all while using these special gimmicks that fit Basel hand in glove. Yeah? What kind of gimmicks are we talking? Well, it would spoil the fun if I just told you. Here, have this leaflet. Let's see here. Urgent message from HQ. Catch the rogue hacker on the loose in Basel. HQ will track the target's movements and relay them to you ASAP. All transmissions will be sent in code to avoid leaking information. Decode the messages and apprehend the hacker. Gaul, what's good, bud? Alex with Shake and Crow, how are you? Appreciate it, big dog. Secret agents, huh? All right, I'll bite. And decoding our messages from the puzzle aspect of the game. Exactly. Sounds fun, right? I think we really knocked it out of the park with this one. So, what do you think? Interested in giving it a shot? This is Law? I kind of assumed that this would be, I don't know, borderline gray or chaos. Sure. We got our other work taken care of, why not? Awesome, I was hoping you'd be up for it. Let me put your names down under the tester group real quick. There's another tester working through the game right now, so see if you can solve the puzzle before they do. I see. I didn't realize we weren't the only testers at the moment. Yeah, I'm sending applications all over the place. My other tester started just a few minutes ago. I've got a special reward for whoever beats the game first, so good luck. Huh, the hunt is on now, isn't it? Well, good luck. I'll be watching from the sidelines to make sure everything's running smoothly. Part of me feels like it's like Ren would be the other tester somehow. And there he goes. So, what now? We don't even have our first message yet. This is true. He did say that HQ would send us messages, but, how? Creepy, imagine getting that. HQ to Spriggan. We found traces of the hacker in the artisanal district. Investigate the sooted triad. Whoa. I don't recognize this address at all. I think it really is him. The first riddle should be easy to solve. I imagine it's like a warm-up. Makes sense. Let's get cracking. All right. So we're not going downtown Julie Brown. Cabin Honey, what's good, buddy? How are you? Good evening. Happy time zones, bud. No, so that's downstairs. Good. Yeah, more chaos. Inadvertent chaos. Oh. What the? Well, if there ever was a sooted triad, this would be it. Not the easiest first riddle in the world. There's chimneys everywhere around here. Indeed, it does make sense for a district this industrious. And it looks like we're not the first to make it this far either. Alright, not Ren. I walked around this damn place for ages and it was right here this whole time. Oh? Looks like it threw the other tester for a loop. And here's the next set of instructions. It's almost like he's watching us. Normally, I would assume the same, but I imagine at least one of us would have noticed them if they were tracking us by hand. I think we're receiving these messages automatically based on our Zypha location data. I might be giving him too much credit. No offense to him. Nah, I think this is the work of his helper. Must be a network expert. Got a lot of work to think about this one, but that can wait. Let's look at this next message real quick. HQ to Spriggan. The hacker's long gone from this area, unfortunately. We've picked up another trail elsewhere in the artisanal district, though. Investigate the BAT's roost. Yeah, go fig. Of course there's more to it than that. And talk about cryptic. The hell's a bat? All caps. Basel something telecommunications. Ordinarily, I would assume the mammal, but given how it's written, I imagine it's alluding to something else. And at any rate, we didn't encounter any bats in the mine, if memory serves. Those letters do ring a bell. Where have I seen them before? Bah, I got nothing. The roost part makes me think there's some place they all come back to, or that they're normally out and about. Keep your eyes peeled for anything that fits that description. This one sounds more specific. Storm, what's up, buddy? Is that up top? I think. No? Oh, Basel Aerotram? Well, this is the Aerotram station. And I think we've struck gold here. Ah, right, that does make sense. BAT is an acronym for the Basel Aerotram. All right, yeah. Makes sense that this is the roost. They all stop here. And boom, there's the next message. HQ to Spriggan. The hacker has made their way toward Newtown. Board the tram and pursue them. Straightforward enough, this one. Yeah, let's hop on. LeBlanc used almost the exact same clue about 3 chimneys during SC for one of his riddles. Just, oh, okay. Obviously, I don't recall that. This does offer an exceptional view, especially at night. Oh, I've seen a familiar face took the tram just before us. Let's see here. Well, if it ain't the Aramis kid we bumped into earlier. He's been a step ahead the whole time from the looks of it. Well, I'm not about to let some snot-nosed runt like him outwit me. Let's get moving. Man, I remember when I was all held up about beating people to the punch like that. Youth, huh? I think of a zing, but you make fun of yourself enough as it is. It looks like they've already made their move. Looks like it. So, now what? HQ to Spriggan. We found new traces of the hacker. Disregard the kitty for now. Your target is Z-Cat number 1. So maybe Ren legit is the hacker. Disregard the... Oh, that's what it is. It might help to write it out on paper. This one would have been too much for Small Fry's brain. How cruel. I got a pretty good idea where the objective is. I can see it on that sign over there. Let's head on over and take a look. A cat, huh? But what do cats have to do with the Orbal net? Oh, her. Facts.
It's so convenient nowadays.
So I'm up to your arrival in Longport. In your VODs, I definitely had a fight between Judith and Elaine for best girl. For me, it's Elaine all the way. I was smitten by her and Beyond the Reverie, and it is just carried forward. Hippington, hope you're well. Grumpy, good evening, brother. Thank you for the 36 months. Hope you had a good Thursday, bro. Elaine crushes Judith. No contest, in your opinion? Whew. I mean, Judith is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, but it's just, I don't know. I'm all about Elaine. All about it. No, had to work today. Automatically shit then. It was all right, man. Hurt my back at work, so it was okay till it wasn't okay. And then came home and had to mow the lawn, so, you know. Compiling. Same. Loved Elaine since I first saw her in Hajimari. Elaine. Your Highness, indeedy do. Die Hard Reset fan? Yo, I like legit. We always talk about stuff like this. And it's not like I think that one is technically better than the other. You know what I mean? Like, love them all for sure. But like, yeah, I'm a big Elaine fan already. And here we are. Z-Cat number 1 minus the cat, a Z1 race car. So you just cut the cat, huh? Almost too easy. Our next message should be arriving shortly. Yep, stay sharp, gang. Well, that was anticlimactic. Let's see here. Yo, you in the game too? Yeah, guess so. Didn't know that there were other people doing this. HQ to Spriggan. The hacker got away. But their tracks are fresh. They should still be nearby. Head for coordinate marker redacted WX square BC redacted square. Well, what the hell is this? Doesn't make a lick of sense. But I really don't want to lose to these guys. Gotta think this one over. Just reminds me when we were getting those crystals for the data in, was it Zero Azure? Or, you know, like in Sky the Third as well. So Elaine or Vita? Both. Sky, the answer is yes, for sure. The answer is affirmative. Yes. Both, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Feel like it's the only amicable answer. Vita was my first legit video game crush. It's, you know, so. Yeah. I love you. I love all of you guys. It's like, Rex, you done did it right, fam. You did it right. Well, I'm headed out. Catch you later. Have fun. Best of luck out there. Puzzling time. Let's start with the easiest stuff first. I suspect that we need to fill in the square marks with letters. Once we complete the sequence, the phrase will come together. Yeah, and once we have the full phrase, the rest is a cakewalk from there. Let's follow the code and see what we find. What am I doing? Dora, what's up, buddy? How are you? Oh, inside the story, yeah? Vita's my favorite witch for sure. Oof. See, that's a tough one too, because I really vibe with Emma too. You know what I mean? And Rose is also really good in her own.
Very well.
See, it's tough, man. See, this is one of those days where it's just like, nah, like I love them all. But like I said, Vita was like my first crush, dog. So it's one of those like never forget.
Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for shopping.
No, I don't even need to be here. I don't know why I came in here. I'm sorry. Is that downstairs? Oh, no. Store next door? Ah, the Vern store. My bad. No, it really isn't, so I did have to go downstairs. Vita and Elaine in a fight? Who do I help? Myself, because I'm just going to be sweating to death. I'm going to be dehydrated and a hot, sweaty mess. Watching it all unfold. So, first floor is Vern Arms, second is Vern Store. And the building itself is Vern Plaza. Vern Arms, or VA, that lines up with the code. Not too hard if you know your way around. We made good time on this puzzle, from the looks of it. Oh, would you look at that? Another message. P.S. from the engineer, a pair of ZCF goggles will spell your way. ZCF goggles can be found at the Vern store if memory serves. We heard about them earlier, didn't we? Yes, ZCF is in the Liberal Kingdom's principal engineering company, or is the, not in the. They were notable for building the first Orbal airships. So now we got Liberalian goods in the picture. That really makes me think it's her. Anyhow, let's go get these goggles.
Do you know what you want?
Maybe I do.
I hope to see you again.
Hey, quick question. You guys stock ZCF goggles? We sure do. Here's a pair for you. Imagine that. You just walk in and ask if they... Like, imagine if commerce were like that. You just walk into a store and you go, hi, do you carry these? And they go, yes, we do. Here you go. You can have them. No money necessary. Dan's got the right idea. And that's a lot of love. That's a lot of loving. And I'm all about it. They will spell your way, the riddle said. Is there writing on them? I don't see anything on the frame, so... Oh, the lens, perhaps. Bingo. Check this shit. Await the aerotram. The bench will beckon. Is this Kurt? Kurt making an appearance in Daybreak? Guess we just gotta follow the breadcrumbs now. The aerotram is just up the stairs. Let us make haste. VA. They don't mean Vern Arms, do they? What else could it mean? Ugh, ain't this puzzle shit. I don't get these riddles at all. Oh, looks like we're a step ahead this time. Let's hurry, can't let the kid show us up. Roger, roger. Ask for a Rivals product and you get JT for free. Yeah, up the stairs, Dur. She already told us. There she is! Well, if it ain't the student council prez, figured you'd be have a hand in this.
You caught me. Good evening, Spriggan.
So, little Miss Violet was behind it all, huh? Feels oddly appropriate. I'm flattered to hear that from Longport's own little prodigy. So, how'd you get roped into all this? Well, I happen to know the game master through the net, you see. He'd been putting out all these fascinating riddles online. I figured I might as well reach out to him. We got in touch and eventually came up with an idea of this game. And what better setting for a cyber-themed story than Basel? I even got to try out this new mail API that I'd been tinkering with. I learned quite a lot from this little exercise. Do you just know everyone, ever? Jeez. Yeah, I mean, coming from Van... So, you know, just a scotch hypocritical, right? I did learn about your hacking exploits as Kitty through MK's database. But I didn't realize your talent spanned far more than just security. Thank you. I still have much to learn, of course. Took him long enough. Must have fell behind somewhere. Huh? I was wondering why you were here. This was just an excuse to work with that Percy guy, wasn't it? This is all just stupid. The council president broke our own curfew for this shit? Oh, don't single me out, you meanie. I just so happened to hear from someone about a bored-looking Aramis student wandering around the city past curfew. Imagine my shock upon learning it was none other than you. So, James, did you have fun being a naughty little boy? Barely felt a thing. All that effort for a dud of a game. Oh? Could have sworn I heard you racking your brain a bit at some of those riddles there. Yeah. Okay, fine. They did make me think a little, kinda. That's excellent news. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear it. Wait, so did you really make that auto-send API thing for the emails? Like, you made that from scratch? How the hell are you even real? No wonder Ronald and I don't measure up. Well, fine. I admit it. You're pretty damn good. Aw, thanks. But flattery will get you nowhere, mister. Oh, and would you mind keeping tonight our little secret? I'm not sure what I'd say if, as you mentioned, everyone found out I was breaking my own rules. Sure, just as long as you keep me a secret too. I'm not privy to the specifics here, but it looks like they've worked things out. Yeah, just kids being kids. Ronald, eh? So he's the other brain cell in James's group. At least things have settled down now. Percy shortly arrived on the scene, and the participants gave him their impressions of the game. Well, good work, everyone, and thank you for the rave reviews. I owe a special shout out to Ren. Without her, none of this would have been possible. Oh, think nothing of it. Thank you for having me. If you ever get the idea for some other game, do let me know. Haha, you got it. Thanks a bunch. Man, I never thought my online friend would be a high schooler. You're really something special. I mean, how the heck did you learn so much about the Orbal net at your age? I feel like you're gonna leave me behind if I'm not careful. I gotta branch out and level up my programming skills. Best of luck with that, pal. Gotta say, this is all pretty fun, so I'd be down to try whatever you come up with next. Thank you, I still have a lot of kinks to iron out for sure. But I might be able to go public soon. It's almost ready for average Joes and Janes, I think. Now here's a little prize for you guys, since you got here first and all. Again, thank you so much for participating. Look forward to the next game. With the game wrapped up, Percy exhausted himself to mull over his feedback. Excuse me. Ren and James snuck back into the hotel for the night.
Care of that.
Reward deposited.
I am the law! Wait, what did we get? Nothing else? I mean, did we get to keep the goggles? Just kind of curious. Holy shit, we really did. Good for us. Pretty good. You know what? Drops HP a bit, but accuracy up, crit up. Sold. Cool. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That was good though. I dug it. Do we have... Okay, so now we have... Canyon and Artisanal District. Unless this is just going to bring us to the same spots. I have no idea. Let's find out. No, it is right over here. Okay. Oh yeah, it's back at our whip. But it's telling us to head to the canyon. Are we going to drive? Oh yeah, drive to the canyon. I guess we will. Oh, freaking back, dude. Picking up the chug jug. Will this area do the trick?
Yes, it should be perfect.
What's that? Oh.
Parabolic shards expanded, initiating satellite communications.
Holy shit! Again? Some of our research was supposedly used in making it, too. What is it, Fio? That wasn't what I thought it was it? A low-altitude communication satellite flying 900 Selge off the ground, under the sea of stars. Excuse me. One of the many cutting-edge orbments you're operating in secret, huh?
Indeed, Vern aided in its development, and the president of Calvert has given its use his tacit approval. As long as we continue reporting data on its usage, admittedly.
Sounds like him, all right. So, this is how you report to HQ without the risk of anyone listening in?
That's correct. I don't believe communicating using Basel's Orbal network to be safe at this point in time. As a Code E matter, the main AI in our headquarters will begin analysis and threat level determination as soon as it has received the proper data.
Make sure things easy just having a computer do everything for you. Must make things easy.
Something about that just doesn't sit right with me.
There's two sides to every coin, as the saying goes. Marduk ain't the only one whose tech level is off the charts. Hell, it's not even tech. It goes for martial arts, magic, and the like, too. The Genesis and Almada aren't much different. But whether something's above board or not, it all comes down to how you choose to grapple with it. You should try and keep that in mind.
Sure. Loud and clear, Professor Arkwright.
Like, look, it's been a trend moving forward. It's been subtle. Like, there's the snarky remarks back and forth with one another, like the bromance. But I just feel like they, as a whole, are just like constantly growing closer. And I love it.
I was forced to grapple with that damn tyrant. I know what I'm doing on that front.
Yeah, I suppose you do. You don't mind me telling the other two all that's happened here, by the way.
By all means. Whether it's permitted under our company rules is a gray area. But that is the Arkwright Solutions way, isn't it?
Sure is. Look at that. Seems I can't stop rubbing off on people.
So I've noticed.
Good evening, everyone.
Oh, Catra. Catra Silesian. That's his name. In case any of you were wondering how it was pronounced, it's pronounced Catra Silesian. Been fucking practicing that one for 2 days, bro. Like, nowhere to lie. That's what happens. I see it, I can't pronounce it, I go back, like, and then it just sticks in my head, and I just go, Catra Silesian, Catra Silesian. I go, okay, I think I got it.
I'm sorry for bothering you so late. I thought you would be in for the night by now.
It, you know, takes time, but I get there eventually. Oh, it's you. Wait. He may have seen the satellite from the observatory, yes. I was just calling to ask for your help with something. So over the Institute not too long ago, we... Got it. We're meeting at the main gate, right? We'll be there in 20. We should grab Small Fry on the way there. Whoa!
The preparations are coming along nicely. And this is going to be fun.
Is there somebody else with them?
Much as I wish we didn't have to leave most of the execution to that filthy worm.
He is an overseer much like myself. I am sure he will play his role perfectly.
Like, I wonder if... And again, like, I said it when we encountered her the couple of times. Like, dude, she's very Altina-esque. Like, is she a homunculi? Like, I don't know, man. She was a friggin' stripper in disguise.
Just take care not to let the window of opportunity pass you by.
Who do you think you're talking to, puppeteer? As if I would fail.
This battlefield will soon be an essential part of the preparations for our endgame. I will be looking forward to seeing what you can do as well, Golden One.
Golden One?
I shall do whatever my contract asks of me. Farewell for now.
And she flies around on a light warden, too. It's like, it's pretty rad.
There you are. I'm glad you all came.
Yep, hey there. Wait a sec. Haven't we met this chick?
That's right, earlier today.
Oh, I remember you too.
It's like, dude, it's not, but it's just the goddamn hair color.
I wasn't aware that you had already met. This is Associate Professor Esmeralda, another one of Professor Hamilton's students.
Cause, like, I don't know, like, maybe we've seen it in other NPCs or something, but, like, it's the friggin' hair color, dude. Yeah, it's the key of green.
That's me! My full name is Esmeralda Archette.
Archette.
What a surprise! So you are the problem solvers I've heard so much about. And one of you is just too adorable.
Yeah, eating a Mario mushroom. Ah!
Please, Essie, this isn't the time for that.
Essie?
I did tell her to go home, but she insisted on staying to help us.
Why must you be so cold, Katra? I could never abandon my little brother in his moment of need.
Little brother?
Little brother?
Oh.
We're just students under the same professor.
What do you mean, just? Here's what you get for being so mean. Come here.
This is how I'll punish
Stop
you.
that,
A
please.
big huggy! Man, think we could swap bodies for a sec, kiddo? Well, the more people familiar with this place that we have to show us around, the better. The bigger our group, the higher our chances of finding this intruder we're here for. That's true. I didn't see them directly, just to be clear. But FIO's sensors detected an unregistered individual entering the building. So they didn't use that stupid card to get in there? It's also worth considering that the security system used here is too advanced for just anyone to be able to slip through it. I would consider that this could be FIO's sensors malfunctioning, but as it is a drone based on Zypha technology, I very much doubt it. The reading is correct, I'm sure. Like, I don't, do we give FIO like the Haro voice? You are dumb, you are dumb. Whoa! Well, let's see what we can do. We might find ourselves stumbling on clues we couldn't find earlier today if we're lucky. We're taking you two with us, but just be careful, okay? We'll be fine. We have FIO and Saros with us, after all. Let's get to work. Rough. Engaging search mode. Wouldn't kill us to be more tense here. I mean, a little bit, I suppose. Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted Saros with us. Knight, what's up, man? Mermaid, pleasure to see you. Notification, what's good? Sorry, I've been in the pocket, fam. The Institute is so moody at this time of night. Oh, feeling scared? Of course not. A Kruger warrior would never be afraid of something like ghosts. I'm not remembering all the ghost stories I heard at school or anything. That would be silly. All right, all right. Small quantity of residual shards detected. Shards? Here? So someone used their Zypha here? Let's have a quick look around just in case.
That dining hall's a bit suspect. But first things first.
Yes, first things first is correct.
Additional residual shards detected.
These readings are a little denser than before.
Does that mean we're not alone?
Guess I wasn't imagining things.
Is that MJ song? You are not alone. Channel my inner MJ. I'll show you guys the dance routine to Thriller if you're nice. Katie, what's good, man? Dude, Haro it is. We're gonna rock with the Haro voice.
The cafeteria is empty, huh? Phew, I can't sense anyone here either.
By the way, what was that green-haired girl? Was that green-haired girl the only one left in the building when we got here, apart from our intruder?
Not quite. Professor Cronkite already returned home for the day, so he won't be here. And there are also several security guards, along with Professor Callaghan and his assistants. I tried calling out to them from the other side of the door, but they were too focused on their work to notice. No surprise there, I guess.
Well, let's just put them out of our minds for the time being. Professor Hamilton's students sure are an eclectic bunch, huh? You included.
I don't want to hear that from you. Still, I think that just goes to show how open-minded she is. She doesn't care about race, upbringing, or anything other than finding the good in everyone, and working to better bringing it out. Everyone knows her as the mother of the Orbal Revolution, but even to this day, she's striving to develop technology to help those in need. On top of that, she's kind, considerate. I've never met anyone like her. She sounds amazing. She was the one responsible for reviving and expanding Tharbad's oasis too, wasn't she?
I can really tell just how much you respect her.
I could never not respect her.
This feels like a disturbance in the Force.
So the house we visited earlier today is where Mr. Callaghan and Professor Hamilton live, then? That's right. The professor took him in 9 years ago, and he's been living with her since. The two of them, along with me and Professor Cronkite, are like a family now.
So that's why people call him her favorite.
If she left the country 2.5 years ago, however. That's right. He puts on a brave face, but he misses her so much. She's off trying to solve the problems in the East, so there's no telling where she's going to be back or when she's going to be back. The story about closing down the observatory seemed to come about because of me and Professor Cronkite, too. But he never confided in us and said he tried to fix the problem all on his own. And Professor Cronkite's really busy at the moment, so he can't be around very much. I just wish I could pick up the slack and support Katra like a real big sister should.
Kiddo's got a pattern, huh? He was trying to sort out that problem down in the mine alone, too. But he's the kind of age when kids want to act older than they are. Better to just leave him be, if you ask me.
Perhaps you're right, but being there for one another is what families do. I'm a little envious, to be honest. Oh?
Rough.
Did you find something, Saros?
Yeah, an itchy nose. I still got one of those. All the dust and junk from mowing the lawn. We're fine. Guess we better give it a look. We sure didn't find anything downstairs, though, so I'm not going to get my hopes up.
I agree. Let's see if we can find anything.
Stop it! Rough.
This robo-mud acts like a real-ass dog. Now, what's it say?
Doesn't it? I spent many nights coding the design so it'd perfectly replicate a wolf's mannerism.
Sorry.
See? Nothing here. Well, that's strange. The door is ajar.
Did it just open itself?
No, that doesn't... Where are you going, Saros?
What is it, Saros? There. Whoa! Wait, what's that? Whoever they are, they ain't just using stealth shards.
They appear to be combining them with something else.
Ramda?
Fio, we're going after them. Understood. Ghost!
We're going to.
Wait for me! Heat signature detected. Saros?
Rough!
Wait! I surrender! I surrender!
Oh! Snoopy McSnooperston!
A woman? She looks kind of familiar. And there was me thinking it'd be that kinky cat or someone from the mafia. Huh? Who's that? She must not be a member of the faculty then.
Man, it did cross my mind it might be you, but I wouldn't have put Mira on it. This here is one of Kincaid's subordinates. I don't think I ever caught your name.
Oh. So, it's a desk jockey's gopher, huh?
You watch what you're calling me.
I mean, sorry, not sorry. My back. Alright.
Is this an acquaintance of yours?
I was hoping not to make contact with you while I was here. But I see I underestimated just how friendly you would get with the faculty here in less than 24 hours. I did hear you had a way of conning everyone you meet into liking you, Arkwright, but you work fast.
Bro, conning? I mean, I think that's kind of rude. Ah, see? Me and Van are on the same page. I ain't conning anyone. I'm just that likable. Also, if you're gonna try to burn someone, maybe try doing it when you're not pinned under a dog.
You think I'm enjoying this? Just get it off me!
Mista! Get this off of me! I can't eat another bite of Engadin. Looks like you guys did the rounds. We sure did, though we may have overdid it a tad for it being our first day. But now I have a better idea of just what is happening in this city. You do?
Kayla McMillan.
My name's Kayla McMillan. That's my real name, for what it's worth.
Also, for what it's worth, I got it first try, but I feel like that was kind of easy. But watch, it would have been like Kyla, and I'd be like... And yes, Kayla was the girl from Cold Steel 4. We helped her save her brother and other Hercules agents who had been possessed by spooky ghosts during the Great Twilight. Feels good. So she was there in that cabin with the blonde girl, and I don't remember what the blonde girl's name is though.
I'm a second lieutenant in the CID, and I'd prefer it if that and all we discuss are kept off the record.
Oh, Lucy! Yes, Lecter's bestie. Okay. Yeah, I just remembered it was her. I don't know if it's so much the red hair that, like, jogged my memory. For some reason, it's, like, the outfit.
I thought you were here on a job from Alzheim. So the CID is involved then?
Yeah, we knew that CEO might try to hide stuff from us, so we kept one of our clients a secret. We just didn't expect one of their guys to use a mix of Zypha and Ramda stealth to sneak in here.
I apologize for the trouble I ended up causing. My intention was to investigate, so we had a backup in the event you didn't succeed. I never expected to be found. Clearly, I shouldn't have underestimated the Institute of Science's technological prowess.
Fio is cool.
Of course, very cool. I don't get it. Why sneak in here at all? You couldn't just let us do our own thing?
I assume she concluded that the current situation was too serious not to do anything. That about the long and short of it?
The current state of the Orbal network and distribution network is definitely a problem. I had them go down...
I mean, the wording, you know? It's kind of a laugh for me, you know? We're gonna get through this, I promise.
I had them go down on me the other day, too. We managed to get things running again, but it was still a big hassle.
I mean, like, look. My mind isn't, like, perpetually in the gutter, but... that, like... like, I'm sorry. Like, that was like a friggin' layup, dude.
But just why is this happening at all? There's only one possibility that I can propose. That would be unusually intensive parallel distributed computing. I'm no expert in the field, but that's all that comes to mind for me too. Then we're of the same mind. I'm totally lost.
Yeah, the hell are you guys talking about? Orbal computers have been getting bigger and faster over the past few years. And the bigger they get, the more Orbal energy they consume.
In short, yes. The larger and more complex the tasks you require of them, the more power they will consume. Orbments regenerate Orbal energy over time and don't generally need an external power source. The change, however, when the amount of energy consumed vastly exceeds the Orbment's ability to generate it. Yet, if the Orbal distribution network that serves as the external source is also heavily taxed, that leads to a temporary decrease in the amount of energy available and a spike in the amount of Orbal network traffic. That theory alone would be enough to explain the issues you're here to investigate.
That's weird lighting, a little flicker there.
Does parallel distributed computing really consume that much Orbal energy? It's when you borrow the processing power of multiple computers through the net to do greater calculations, right? I'm impressed how much you know about such cutting-edge tech. Now, connecting a few terminals isn't going to consume much energy at all. But what do you think could happen if one were to connect all the terminals in the city? Then, do you think hacking is behind this? The flow of the Orbal distribution network looks to me like it's being manipulated. If you intentionally adjust its flow on an erratic schedule, you can make it seem like issues are occurring at random. You might even call doing just that my specialty, though I find this here to be a distastefully crafty way of going about it. Still, while it's possible on paper, I can't imagine parallel distributed computing taking place on such a vast scale. As for controlling the Orbal distribution network itself, that's simply unimaginable with current technology. We still don't know all there is about Orbal energy and how it works. Oh? But wait! Yeah, a situation mirroring that unimaginable scenario happened not all that long ago. It was around the most recent occupation of Crossbell. There were miracles and calamities born from large-scale distributed processing that should have been impossible with our current tech. So impossible that I never thought the same could happen here in the Republic, even if this is on a smaller scale.
So, are they referring to Reverie? Or are they... the last occupation of Crossbell? So that was Azure? I'm trying to think if it was when Dieter and Maribel had Kia. And like hooked... the last occupation would be Reverie. Okay. Go brain go. Elysium, yeah. Okay. I was thinking a little bit further back with Kia. All right.
Indeed, we analyzed that situation ourselves at Marduk and reached the same conclusions about what happened. Reset. That confirms it then.
She finally clues us in. I heard some about what happened down in Crossbell, but if this is the same as that, well, that spells trouble for us.
Right. And this isn't the first time we've run into something connected to that whole incident either. Don't know if they're deliberately setting out to replicate Crossbell's deal, but there's one thing we need to get cleared up right off the bat. We've got to assume someone's out there trying to do research they shouldn't that can only be done with parallel distributed computing. So the question becomes, who is it? What's the point in asking a question with only one clear answer? Professor Callaghan. Oh! Just what does he think he's doing? He's changed a ton over the past few years, but I didn't think he was up to something of this magnitude. No, stop! This number belongs to...
Is that you, Salesian?
Professor Callaghan, what's wrong?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up. Please, stop this. They want my...
Okay. Professor Callaghan! What just happened? He's in the special research building, right? We must hurry. Shit, bro, I know this is like a horrible time to think of... Oh! What? Because we had another request. Will I still be able to do it, or did I miss out on it? Damn. Oh, shit. Still good? Okay, cool. Professor! Where are you, Professor? Bro, low-key, I was ready for that to be red already, and I was gonna fucking go through the roof. I was gonna lose it. Ah! Just what is going on here? Professor Callaghan has gone missing, and you're here with some evidence that he's been abusing his power? Even the police and guild have barged into the Institute wanting to question me. You people have been here for a day! A day! And you are some sort of plague being brought down upon us? It's not their fault. This is Professor Callaghan's problem. No, it's all of our problem. I think more the former, but still also the latter. Katra, don't act like you didn't know about assistants being harassed left and right. Just what did you want me to do about it in my position? It's not my place to say anything about his research. I'm sure that is one of the difficult things about being a joint venture group funded by multiple investors. But I also imagine the benefits outweigh the difficulties. Anyone could see that the professor was on a rampage, and the problems with the Orbal network and its distribution are just as clear. Let me just shoot straight with you. Was that professor linked to any strange groups? You know, like the Mafia or anything? I'd like to believe that he wasn't, but I can't say for sure. It's pretty normal for the Institute of Science and Vern Company to accept outside funding. In other words, the ground is fertile for corruption. And I can't write off the possibility all those new terminals he suddenly had on him. Just stop! This is pointless conjecture. You have no evidence. If rumors like this were to leak to the public during such a criminal time or crucial time, how about acting like a leader for once in your damn life? These youngsters were hired so the police and the guild wouldn't have to get involved. And while we sit here scrambling for answers, who knows what Professor Callaghan is up to? Tell me, is there ever going to be a better time than now to step up as CEO, Bill? Supervisor. Fine. I'll tell you everything I know. But please, keep this between us. No. Of course, our team always keeps matters like this confidential. We're contracted with one of your biggest shareholders, the Principality of Alsame. We have nothing to gain from hurting your image.
And everything to gain from earning some brownie points with Vern. Professor Callaghan first began to change around a year or two ago. We received a request from the Republican Army to develop the next generation of weapons, something he excelled in. But when the time came to propose ideas, he lost in his own field. Professor Cronkite's was accepted. Okay, I read that wrong.
I knew that was it.
Ever since, he's been doing research on his own, like a man possessed. I don't know what it is he started researching, but whatever it was, it required an immense amount of capital and manpower. There came a point where he started seeking out every sponsor he could. And then half a year ago, I heard a place called the Anchorville Company offered an unprecedented amount of money.
That name?
So it got caught in your information network too, huh? Don't tell me this is the same thing as in Longport.
Indeed, the Anchorville Company, much like the Messeldom Trading Company, is also one of their shell corporations.
Who are you talking about?
A certain mafia. They're called Almada, and they're on both the guild and the police's radars.
What?
Professor Callaghan was involved with people like that?
I heard the rumors. Been expanding their territory an awful lot here of late. Just how the hell could you have overlooked something like this? It's not my fault. I only got the info the other day. And what else could I do? Do you know what could happen to me if I put a pause on research for the Mafia? Think about the poor assistants who ended up helping them without even realizing it. So after losing against the genius professor, he started focusing entirely on his own research. My bet's that he's sticking to his same field of expertise. So he's developing weapons for Almada.
And if the Mafia has invested massive funds into his work, I have a bad feeling about this, a really bad feeling. The network delay that dropped down to 0.35% has gotten worse again as of this morning, too. That makes it highly possible that he's continuing his research in another location. But just where on earth could that be?
Sounds like we got a good old-fashioned manhunt on our hands. We're gonna be combing through this place way more than what we did yesterday. I take it there are no objections? I don't like it, but I know it must be done. Better give our cards the proper ranks then. Fine. Give me your cards. A rank. B rank. You know, you shoot for the stars and you settle for the ceiling.
Rank B, the certification level you mentioned.
Heh, that's one that almost never gets used. Now, I'm not trying to bitch, but may as well just give us rank A at this point. See, Aaron gets it. Don't ask for the impossible. Besides, we'll be able to get around much better than we could yesterday with these.
Let's get to work. Time to get one over that Mafia.
I have a favor to ask. If at all possible, do you think I could accompany you?
You sure can.
Oh?
Falcom doesn't like giving people A rank. Just ask Estelle and Joshua. Yep. Ugh.
As Professor Hamilton's student, this situation with Professor Callaghan isn't entirely unrelated to me, and I very much consider it my job to do something about it in her stead. Please, let me come with you.
All right.
Catra?
It's fine with me. But, just to give you a heads up, our work takes priority. That means you're gonna be tagging along while we take care of business. Ain't gonna be a problem?
You mean like yesterday? That's fine. I wouldn't even mind helping out if there's anything I can do. Well, we're counting on all of you guys. I'll reach out to my contacts and see what I can dig up while you're at it. And just don't do anything too crazy, okay, Katra? Don't worry so much, Essie. I'm in good company. But whatever it takes, I'm determined to set things right while she's not here to do it herself. I know.
I'll start talking to any dealers who supplied Professor Callaghan with parts. If I hear anything back, I'll let you know. Take good care of that there, boy. Yeah, you got it.
By the way, Agnes, it glowed last night, didn't it? It did, yes. Most likely at the same time when Professor Callaghan's final transmission went out. We're getting close then. Yes, the last time the Genesis glowed like that was... what are you talking about? What's a Genesis?
Nah, don't worry about it. Work stuff. I'm sure we'll fill you in eventually.
I hope you don't mind, Katra. If you say so, it must be something that could take a while to explain. So, where should we start? If possible, I'd like to first speak to Yang. You would better know him as Professor Cronkite.
The guy our missing professor had beef with, right? Yeah, I'd bet he'd know a thing or two about his research. Sounds good to me. Plus, I think it's about time we have a little talk with yesterday's client.
The anonymous one?
Not so anonymous to us at this point. Come on, let's settle the score.
So we'll be making the rounds through Newtown and the Artisanal District before heading to the Institute of Science. That sounds perfect. Then may day 2 of our work begin.
Katra! Nah, this is not my team comp. There are many like it, but this one is not mine. There we go. Also, combat directions. Yeah, disperse and then rear, I guess. Imagine arc ride solutions branch in every country. Dog, let's rock. Also... Alright, I turned it off. Good for me. Good for me! Let's go to... First, I want to go to... would it be... Yeah, arms. For a second. Yeah.
Do you know what you want?
That's brisk, baby. Wait, why does she why does she not have it equipped? Am I a dum-dum? Did I get something better for her? If I own 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe I just didn't equip it on her? Like the buffoon that I am, I guess? Same thing, did I just not put them on reset? Alright. What am I doing? Yeah. Kind of silly of me. Walt, man, what's good, bub? How are you? Are you good? You have to go out? Are you sitting here because of the fan? Stinky bada binky. I've got my notes that Julian should be here to talk to Neo, but it might be later. Just take a look around. Okay. While
I
we're
hope to see you again.
At it.
Well,
wait, can I not adjust my...
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Oh, no. So, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm dumb. I'm not too familiar with the Verne Company weapons myself. Interesting. I've swung some Erebonian makes, and compared to those, these are much lighter and easier to carry. They just take some of the bulk in exchange. I don't imagine they have stuff like the two-handers my grandfather used. Bit of a shame.
Huh, kid knows his stuff. Not every day you meet a two-hander specialist. From what I heard, Julian hails from a line of renowned Erebonian swordsmen. Certainly looks the part. There's something strange about him, though. Can't put my finger on it. Incidentally, Ren made for the artisanal district, right? Maybe she's thinking to buy Tita a souvenir or something. I feel like I owe her one as well. She was a huge help last year. Tita? That name rings a bell, but I can't place it. The question is Vander or Arce? Dude.
Well,
I'm gonna go, I mean, just to flip. I'll say, I was thinking Vander. Honestly, that's the first name that popped into my head. No, don't want to know. Please. No, don't confirm or deny. Please and thank you. Just a lot of hypothesizing out loud. Yeah, there we go.
Hello there. See you again.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Modify ordnance. Drivers should be fine. All our plugins should be fine. We have to customize. I have to... There we go. Woo! Had just enough, imagine. Umbral Cracker, La Forte, La Crest, Flare Squall, Thanatos Jail. He's rocking and rolling, huh? Let's give him some... I maybe go a Lost Mobius. And then... Is anybody else in the team? Let's just do that. Oh, I did have Argenthorn. Okay. Lost Mobius. Okay, then we'll go... Okay, then instead of that, we'll do Obsidian Ray. Yo! Soul Release! Thank you very much for gifting the 2 subs, dude. Appreciate that very much. Thank you very, very much for that, bud. Appreciate it a great deal. Instead of Argenthorn, because if... Yeah. Then we'll do Obsidian Ray and... Dude, honestly, Shadow Spear for maybe for the Death Blow. Yeah, let's lean with it, rock with it, huh? Yeah, having Aegis Shield is clutch. Oh, damn, dude. Don't have enough. Imagine. Oh, and I don't even have Oh, wait a minute. I don't even have... Why do I have Amber? Why did I switch that for some reason? Maybe? Yeah, low-key. I think I'm just gonna keep... Yeah, let me just keep Wall on. Because Aegis Shield is too good. Well, no, maybe that's why I swapped it. Because with Reset Shield, it becomes kind of redundant. Dark! Thank you for the 35 months, fam. Slowly getting up because my back hurts. I love you, fam. I hope you and the girls are doing great. Thank you very, very much. Unless something, like just something completely different, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. You're all good. We're doing well. Gearing up to go back to school in a couple of weeks. Yeah, same here, dude. We have family vacay in 3 weeks. And then Youngblood he starts school, man. Did gifting because I watch variety of streams, play games, and do tiering of sorts. Top 1,000. Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much, man. 2 weeks exactly. Damn. Man, so you guys go back early, huh? That's super duper early. Wow. Do they get out early? Like, do they get out like early? We get out the end of May. Holy smokes. Okay, yeah. So I guess that kind of lines up then. I'm gonna keep. I don't know why I swapped out. Yeah, I'll keep because I like Aegis Shield. Aegis Shield is dope. Yeah, I can't unlock anything else. Not really. They should keep the kids out until after Labor Day, in your opinion, because of the excessive heat. It's kind of crazy. But what's also weird that I recall when I was in school, oh, that's the elevators, not the exit, is that we would go back to school, like we would start school on like Thursday, and then we would have, what is it, Memorial Day, which would be like a Friday off. And we would have like a long weekend, which is super weird. We'd go to school for like 1 or 2 days, have a long weekend, and then go back. It was weird. Very weird.
Time to depart.
Now, what's it say?
Some classified information got stolen. Before things blow up, I want you to get it back. Please keep this a secret from the Vern employees. I'll be waiting in the hotel lobby. Very, very good so far, Dark. Very, very good, thankfully.
Interesting. So these are the...
Dude, I know, I don't mean to do that.
Sorts of odd jobs you take on.
Yeah, the requests are a little under the table in nature. They're hard to bring up to the guild.
Sorry, bro.
I guess we're off.
And in case you were curious, Dark, his name is Catras Elysian, and I want all of you to know that I can pronounce it well now. Catras Elysian. Yo, Harrison, right? Fan Arkride, Arkride Solutions. You got a 4 SPG for us? Oh, thank the goddess. I could really use your help. How so? Could you fill us in on the details? You're from Vern's weapon development division, right? It took a long time, but we got there. That's right. Right? Wait a minute. Are you Catras Elysian? Hold on. Why is he here? Did I not specify that this was going to be kept secret from the Institute? Your request asked for secrecy from Vern employees and not Institute of Science personnel. And anyway, Catra here ain't a researcher today. He's working with me for reasons. We won't know how to help you if you don't tell us what the problem is. I feel like this might be related to Professor Callaghan's situation. All right. But please keep this under wraps. CEO Tausen hears about this. Goddess help me. I can't promise that. It depends on the severity of your situation. But I can promise that I'll hear you out before making any moves. Regaining that classified info is in our best interests at any rate. Anything beyond that, well, that's just the Spriggan's jurisdiction. Well, ain't the kid awfully bossy? Fine, I can work with that. So let me explain myself in full, please, and preferably in private. All right, but before that, I gotta go break the seal, so I gotta use the John, and then we'll get back after it. BRB, promise. All right. Yeah, Dark. I was riding the struggle bus real hard, and it's just like Phil said. I replayed his name like 10 times just to try and get it, and I always just default like I just tried to sound it out like I saw the spelling. I thought it was just like Quatre for some reason, just because of how it's spelt, but we got there eventually for sure. So took some time, but we got there. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, Dark. So we're gonna, as our luck should so have it, we're gonna be on Twitch's front page tomorrow. So we're gonna be on our normal time, just normal 8:30, 9 a.m. And then we'll go till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Take a break, do our family stuff, and then we're gonna double up. Not only to make up for last night because I conked out for a nap, but just to maximize the opportunity that we have to be on front page. So the only thing that I think we're really gonna do differently is that we're gonna set chat to slow mode just in case. I'll have to look at the time. We'll probably do like 5 seconds, like a 5-second delay. You know what I mean? Just to be proactive instead of reactive, just in case things get busy or things get out of control. So that way we just, we'll all be able to be on top of it. So yeah, man, it's going to be a good time. Trails, for the love of trails. Dusk, I don't mean to sound like super casual about it, because it's something I'm incredibly happy to have the opportunity to do. It's just, it hasn't really like hit yet. You know what I mean? It's weird. Just, it hasn't hit. It's like, I'm sure tomorrow morning it'll hit. It's like, the only way I can think of to compare it is like, I've got tickets to a concert, right? And like, I know the concert's coming up, but it's like the day of the concert, that I feel like that's when that'll really hit. That'll be like, holy smokes, like we're doing it. It doesn't start at a specific time. From what I gather, there's just a 24-hour time slot. So we'll be there starting, I think it's like 12 a.m. to 12. You know what I'm saying? It's a 24-hour slot. Probably better not to get worked up. Yeah, exactly, Gall. And that's just, like when I had said it like within our moderator spot within Discord, I just said like I don't think that there needs to be any type of like overhaul as to how we just usually operate here. You know what I mean? It's for lack of a better wording, it's business as usual. I'm not looking to alter how, who I am for the opportunity, for sure. So Grumpy goes for chaos. Sarah, what's up, buddy? How are you? Good to see you. Yo, thank you very much, Dark. I appreciate that. Again, we're gonna get after it, and I'll quit yapping, but I don't know. It's just me, man. I'm thankful to be afforded the opportunity to do something that I love on any scale. You know what I mean? So, Philly, I'm going. My bad. So, well, there's no good way I can phrase this. I got caught in a honey trap. Oh, I've heard of those. They crop up a lot in books and films. I guess life really does imitate art. Well, way I see it, that ain't really a problem on its own. She leave you blue-balled and bankrupt or what? Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry. I know you said get going, but hang on. I have to do something right fast. And I've been meaning to do this, and I just haven't, and I apologize. I gotta go down to community, roles, add new. All right, good. On the brotch. Barry should have said, sounds delicious in her usual unknowing way. Yeah, absolutely. Keep the innocence for sure. Blue-balled and bankrupt. Well, stop beating around the bush. The more we know, the sooner we can get cracking. I know, it was late last night. I had just gotten off my shift at work. I had with me that briefcase with the classified documents in it, as discussed earlier. And that was when I bumped into her, hostess. She said she fell out with a regular customer she was fond of. She looked awful. But then one thing led to another, and we drank together at Hotel Ingress. Yeah? And what did that lead to? Spit something more at us, why don't you? That's enough. Do I really need to go into more detail? Possibly P and VG.
Down, Aaron. Your snide little quips aren't helping. So what happened afterward?
I don't remember, honestly. I couldn't keep my eyes open. When I came to, it was already the next morning. By then, she was long gone, and she'd taken the briefcase with her. I panicked. I heard about 4 SPG requests, so I sent one in to try and save face. Huh. Bringing classified materials to a romantic tryst is rash, to say the least. I know. Just with security clearance and all, I figured it would be safe.
Indeed, the security card system has made outside attempts at data breaches difficult. Perhaps that was what led them to target an insider like yourself?
So you'll take it? You'll take it, right? We have to act fast, or that briefcase is as good as gone.
What should we do, Van?
Ooh, it's gonna be chaos and gray? I mean, we're gonna take it, dude. All right, we'll take it. Phew, thank you so much. I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Thank you, Van. I can't overlook this myself. So, just to make sure, have you contacted the hotel and asked if they still have it? You might have just left it at the bar or elsewhere. They have a lost and found and that sorts of things, I believe.
Actually, that's a good point. I was so panicked that I just assumed it was stolen. Let's hit up the hotel first, then. If they have it, case closed. Might not even charge you for that one. But if it was stolen, then we're on the case. Right, that's fine by me. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, but we don't have anything of that description. We ask our guests to return any missing items they've found, but we haven't seen nor heard of a briefcase. Housekeeping has cleaned your room already. But they didn't find anything here, or anything there either. Well, great.
It does sound like it was stolen then, and that brings us to our mystery woman.
By the by, did you happen to see a hostess or hostess-esque woman leaving the hotel yesterday morning? A hostess? No, not that I can recall.
I see. Very odd. So, where could she have gone in that time?
Anybody in general leave around that time then? Yes, actually. There was a researcher who rushed out of the hotel that morning. She looked like she was in a hurry. And did she... yeah, I think she did. She might have had a case with her. Researcher? You know, now that I think about it, she was really sharp. She knew far more about engineering than the layman should. I had been talking to her about my job, and she was asking me really in-depth questions about the tech I brought up. Well, sounds like her hostess gig's BS then, and a scientist act too. Yeah, she knows more than she lets on. Well, that puts the honey trap theory back on the table. And that means the hunt is on. We'll handle the investigation from here. I think we've got enough to go on now. Right. Thank you ever so much.
So we have a general idea of who the suspect is. Now, how do we find her?
Process of elimination, I'm thinking. We can try to figure out where she couldn't be. Let's go over that briefcase. Let's go over the briefcase before that. First step here would be figuring out the motive. What was in there and why was she after it?
That's classified info, as I'm sure I don't need to remind you. But, well, yeah, we do need to know. Van, can I trust you?
Trust is everything in this line of work. Your secrets are safe with us. Promise.
All right, Harrison, if you could fill us in.
Okay, fine. So they're blueprints for a new Orbal gun, plus some other design documents. The military is planning to adopt them soon. We've been getting our parts and assembly pipelines ready.
If those design docs were to fall into the foreign hands, yes, that would be a problem. It does explain why its contents were so highly classified. Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that, but if they do get the docs, make the actual gun wouldn't be so easy. It uses some very, very, very complicated metal alloys. And as far as I'm aware, only Basel has the custom-made machining tools required to work with them. You said the thief was well-versed with engineering. She might realize she needs those alloys once she starts reading the documents. Could she still be in the city then, trying to procure some alloys for herself?
You can't just work with them by hand. The alloys are useless without those special tools. And you can't buy them from the Vern store unless you show them your certification card. So, even if she knew she needed the alloys, she shouldn't be able to use them.
She didn't steal your cert card too, did she?
She couldn't have. I mean, oh no. This dude did it all for the nookie. Come on, the nookie. Come on. Harrison frantically searched his pockets, but his certification card was absent. Are you kidding me? Not my cert card, too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, figured as much. She already had you wrapped around her finger. Betcha she went to the Vern store with it. Let's head over there and ask around. You just sit tight till we finish our investigation. We'll keep you posted. Okay, good luck. Yeah, Dark. Get it. It's so good. Is that ups? Yeah. Super good song. I guess Limp Bizkit just played in like Rhode Island last night before, something like that. Which is like, I think it's like 3-ish hours from us, but it's the I think they call it the Loserville tour. It's Limp Bizkit, Corey Feldman, which is like, I've seen clips of Corey Feldman over the last handful of years performing live. It is a sight to behold. If you want yourself a good cringy laugh, well, you know what to do. Welcome. Always good to see you, Institute folks. What can I do for you?
Yes, hello, we have a question. So, did a female researcher come by the store this morning?
Yeah, somebody came by earlier today. Looked like a researcher to me. She was a real looker, I remember that much. She dropped by right after we opened.
I see. Did she buy anything?
She did, yeah. She asked for some alloy machining tools. It was a bit of a strange ask, but she had her cert card on her, so yeah, I went ahead and got her those. She also asked where she could get the alloys themselves. Maybe she needed them for a project or something? Anyways, I told her they might be able to help her over at Giscard's. So that's where our little fox ran off to.
We'd best hurry.
Thanks for the info. Giscard's.
Time to depart.
Well, if it isn't Katra, what's got you looking so serious?
I had a quick question for you, if you don't mind. Have you had a woman from the Institute come by looking for metal alloys?
Huh? It's like you saw it happen. We had someone like that come by just a bit ago. She had a valid card, so I went ahead and sold her the alloy she wanted. Should I not have? Nah, don't sweat it. We just need to talk with her about something. I see, well, I guess that's fair. Oh, now you mention it, actually. She said something about heading off to La Burle after she was done with her business here in Basel? Can we go too? If I had to guess, she probably made for Og Canyon. Thing is, she was driving some sporty Etoise make, so you probably couldn't catch her if you tried.
Well, that gives us a good idea of where she is. At any rate, thank you. Should we head over to the canyon then?
I mean, it's not like we can catch her if we do. You heard the man. Nope, northeast is where we're heading.
Why, that's the complete opposite direction.
Think about it. We're dealing with somebody who's making off with classified info and trying to shake the cops off her tail. So why would she just tell some rando where she was going? She ain't gonna leave a trail like that.
That does make sense, but then Why did she tell Eugene that she was going to Liberl? To deceive him, I suspect. She may very well have known she was being followed. Having stolen top secret intel, she's likely trying to throw the authorities off her trail. That does make sense. It's exactly what a criminal would do. I agree with Van then. Let's head for that highway toward Edith.
Yeah, once we're back in Newtown, we can hop in my car and hunt him down. Yeah, let's go to Elmo Village immediately. Van's car can be taken from the road under the Motor Pavilion. Ah. Motor Pavilion, Motor Pavilion. Yeah, okay, we're good.
I see.
Oh, did I go to the wrong area? Is this just another 4 SPG up here? God damn. No, maybe I was going the right way. Maps. Oh, Motor Pavilion. What the hell am I doing right now? I have no idea. No, it is beneath us. God, dude. I feel like Basel is where I've gotten the most turned around. And the most frustrating. Okay, there we go. Hop in, gang. We're taking the truck. We need to catch her before it's too late. Hop, hop. Well, she's a comfy ride, right? It is comfortable, yes, but I don't think now is the time to be discussing that. Just hurry, please. We have to make sure that classified information doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Yeah. Oh, I think that's the car. Looks like she's about to stop. I'm gonna pull over too, so get ready. Yes, I've left Basel with the documents in hand. I also procured the special tools and alloys, even if that was outside the scope of the mission. But that aside, everything has gone according to plan. I'll have to let you go for a moment. I'll call you back shortly. I believe we have found our perpetrator. That's the honey trap girl? Yeah, I'd hit that. Aaron. Oh dear, I thought my little ruse would have bought me more time. You do not appear to be associated with the police or Marduk. Perhaps you might be interested in negotiating. I can offer you a substantial reward if you let me go. Tempting, but nah. Normally, I'd be up for a little wheeling and dealing, but I've got a pair of scrutinizing eyes on me. Afraid you're just gonna have to hand over the case. Just what exactly would you have done had I not tagged along? That's the best part, because he's like the only reason why he's not wheeling and dealing is because Katra's here. Oh my, a researcher from the Institute is here too? Holy shit! Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but the case stays with me. I'll give you two options: go back to Basel empty-handed or return in body bags. We will never agree to your terms. Dude, she just pulled that out of the void. I concur. We'll instead opt for the third option: fight. The Orbal gun design looks eerily familiar. It must be... Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Whoa! Shit! Where did they even come from, though? What? She had monsters this whole time? Someone came prepared. Not like it'll make any difference, so we'll make mincemeat out of them in seconds flat.
I'll take you on.
Sorry for that. I'll crush them all at once.
I believe you.
Blink and you'll miss it.
She was driving the Ravache van? Clearly. What a rascal. Suck it, nerds! I said good day!
That's how it goes.
Hell yeah!
Oh, I could do better.
Catra, we gotta play catch up with you, big dog.
No way, how could I possibly have lost?
Checkmate, now give up the goods.
And while you're at it, answer me this. What organization do you belong to? Who hired you? I can answer that in her stead. I recognize that particular gun model. She's likely associated with Zect Arms. You mean that new weapon manufacturer?
If I remember things right, their names started making the rounds during the war with the Empire.
Correct. They are similar to Marduk in some respects, although they are not nearly as large an enterprise. Their ambitions for weapon development, however, are quite ferocious. They've been aggressive with expanding their market share of late.
And now they're sending out spies to do their dirty work? Damn, that's low.
I can't say I disagree. Stealing tech from competitors is hardly an ethical business practice.
Now then, I suppose we better get this stuff back to our client. We should also take her back with us. Could you restrain her for us, Farida?
On it!
Leave the child soldier to tie up the perp? I'd dig it. Yes! This all looks right. Dude, like, you literally were just bang, bang, banging the drum with this last night. And you're just like, shame on you! Which, you know, I guess so, but you know he was smitten in the moment. Thank the goddess it's all still here. Thank you so much for getting the briefcase back.
That's a relief. Is this case closed then?
Well, no, it looks like they broke into it. She knew to procure the right alloys and their tools, so I think she probably got to read the documents.
The information itself has likely reached Zect Arms already. How they plan to utilize said information, I am not sure. But simply having Republic schematics will give them an advantage in their own research and development.
This is bad, really bad. There has to be something we can do to stop that, but what? There's another card we can play, but you might not like it. Oof, we're going chaos or gray here. We can bring in some groups to help us out, but then, well, they'll know.
This matter concerns more than just you. Now, there are far-reaching industrial secrets at stake. It would be in your best interest to swallow your pride and consult the authorities.
All right, fine. The company can know. What's your plan? Well, if we want to stay on good terms with the boys in blue, then we should probably bring this to Vern and let them work with the police themselves. Whole thing will be blown wide open at that point, but the client made his bed there. That'll at least stop the intel from spreading. Or we can call some friends in other places. We hit up the second lieutenant and the CID will have this snuffed out in no time. I think they'll be happy with an industrial spy as down payment. Shit, man. Morally, I feel compelled to go to Vern, but I also don't mind tipping off well, you know what? We're gonna go the handy dandy coin on this one. But first of all, let me ask all of you what you chose, because now I'm curious. I like asking. Company at a safety course. Coin decides all. Coin decides all. I wanted Ren to like me. Okay, so to Vern. Think I picked Sadie. I think I left it to Vern. Don't mess with the CI. Dude, I don't. Crack. No way. All right, we're doing it. So heads will be Vern. Tails will be CID. Ready? Woo! Heads it is. All right. So how about we get in touch with Vern? We can loop in the police too. Have them investigate it. The info leak. Oh, Renee, not Ren. Sorry. My bad. Renee. The teal day wasn't over, so you know. No waterboarding for her. She lucked out.
I think that would be the safest route, yeah. Agreed. You're fine with that, Harrison?
Yeah, I don't really have a choice. I need to bite the bullet and confess. All right, let's get her done. Reset, can you patch us through to Vern?
Certainly. Have it your way. This will make things easier for the client on the line anyways.
Have you gotten heads every time with the coin flip so far? No, Jung, no, unfortunately. We have gotten some tails here and there. Oh, my back. I think most recently with the RC car race. If you make it back to your client, wonder how long you're going to be in the clink. It's true. Vern's security quickly arrived on the scene. The spy was apprehended to take to the police headquarters, where police interrogated her for her actions. The party's client did face a stiff reprimand for his lapse in judgment, but the contents of the briefcase were nevertheless secure. Ultimately, it could have been a lot worse for Harrison. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. Without your help, that briefcase would have gone to done some serious damage in the wild. I wish I didn't have to confess, but that was just the way it had to be. Yeah, sucks that we couldn't honor the original request, but
I'll make sure the company doesn't punish you too harshly. Circumstances notwithstanding, it was an honest mistake. It was good that you requested his help. Otherwise, this could have ended up much worse. Much obliged. I have to excuse myself now. They're questioning me next. Good luck.
That's the wrap.
I figured he was going to go take an STD test just to be sure he was okay. Just got a little bit of everything on that? All right.
Let's be on our way.
Now, what's it say?
Pardon me for making this request when I know you're rather busy, but we would like your help gathering materials to make a certain painkiller. I will explain the details in Esmere's lab. I don't like the idea of making painkillers, bro.
I wasn't expecting Essie to have a request for us. Though really, she could have just told us in person.
Guessing she just heard this is how we do things and rolled with it. We'll have to go talk to her later.
Agreed, we really owe it to her.
Like, for real, not to get too far into it, but like my old man, he did concrete his whole life. I don't remember his exact age, but he had a 2-story building collapse on him. He lived, got all jacked up, and this was at a time where his doctor just kept writing him scripts of, you know, pain meds, Percocets, Vicodins, whatever painkillers he needed. And it got out of hand, of course, as it often does. I'm all about green peace, bro. Smoke some weed, eat a gummy, do whatever. For pain management, whatever it may be, I would much rather that than us be aiding in the creation of opioids. You know what I mean? Like,
Very well.
I would much rather, like, we'll just go plant some seeds, we'll cross-pollinate, we'll make some Calvardian Kush. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll do that for the Institute.
Oh, hello, everyone. I take it you saw our request?
The one about gathering ingredients for that painkiller? Yeah, we got it. I get why the request said we now, too.
Ah, now that you mention it, it did. You two are working together on this, I take it? That's right. I don't think you've met him before. Everyone, this is Ray.
Pleased to meet you. I'm a researcher from ZCF over in LaBeryl. Right on. Feel like we'd get along, hang out, rip some flour, talk about trails, fun times? Absolutely. Truth be told, though, I do get, like, overly paranoid. Well, I can't say it so much anymore with smoking. I've always been an edible fan. Something about smoking hits me differently. Or it did while I was younger, but now, no, now I'm just all about my edibles. For sure. But we got family vacation coming up. I got some pre-rolls already lined up. We're good to go. Me and my father-in-law are gonna have a good time. Just check behind the lab. I'm sure someone's growing something back there. Probably. For sure. See, I'm the opposite because I can control how much I smoke, but if I eat something, I have no control. So here's what I do. I buy, like, they're these, like, 5 milligram, they're like a green apple. They're super good. But each gummy is, yeah, probably about the size of a quarter now that I look at it. But I cut those into thirds. So I just, like, you know, I call it microdose, whatever you want. So it's like a milligram and change off the top, like. And that's it, man. It just takes the edge off, and I'm just good to go. Some release, some relaxation, you know. Essie gave me a call asking for some help with this new project of hers, so here I am. I just flew in this morning. I study biology, plants specifically. Oh shit, man. All right, let's go. My most notable work would be the acerbic tomato. Oh! Wait, so when Grumpy said he returns, this was homeboy, because didn't we do a side quest for acerbic tomatoes? Didn't we have to, like, make an acerbic tomato sandwich or something like that? It was something like that, something along those lines. But I vividly remember that, coincidentally. As shitty as my memory is obscure, but I still remember it. That's amazing.
I don't blame you if it's flown under your radar, though. It hasn't really caught on in Calvert yet. I don't remember anything like that. I think I've seen it on occasion at some imported food stores. It's that really bitter tomato, isn't it? I've had a few of those, I think. Acquired taste, to say the least. I hear they've spread from Liberl to Crossbell and Erebonia as well. I've tried them once or twice, but they ain't really my thing. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Acerbic tomatoes are about the exact opposite of sweet. I like them quite a bit, actually. So do I. They're the perfect pick-me-up when I feel myself nodding off. I have smelling salts for that, miss. Haha, glad I've got 2 people in my camp at least. I ended up creating them by total accident in a greenhouse, if you could believe it. Imagine the shock and horror of my colleagues' faces when they unsuspectingly bit into one for the first time. Oh, I'll treasure those memories forever. That was the impetus for my biology research. I was just drifting along without a specific focus before then, but those tomatoes saved me. He seems a little eccentric, doesn't he? I thought that's how all lab coat types operate. Well, to an extent, yes, but I'd say he makes the rest of us look normal. Wow, are they really that bitter? I kind of want to try one. Same. Got it, so you're the botany guy, and then Essie's the bioengineering buff. What led you two to work on a painkiller together, then? That does seem a bit of a leap. You've got that look on your face. Katra, you've worked it out, haven't you? Well, yes, being your understudy clues me into these things. First, though, I think we should figure out whether or not we'll take this job before we dive into the details. What's your call, Van? All for the law? Good. All right, we're on board. What do you need us to do? Oh, thank you so much! Essie's the project lead on this, for reference. I'm just helping out here and there. She'll fill you in on the details. Let's go ahead and take it from the top. I'm working to develop bionic limbs for amputees, and these painkillers are an important step in the process. I had a hunch that was it. Bionic limbs, huh? Bioengineering, indeed. That does sound up your alley. I know a lot of Jaegers use prosthetic arms and stuff. What does it have to do with painkillers, though? Would these artificial limbs link directly to the user's nerves? You know your stuff. Leave it to the Marduk representative to connect the dots. Oh, you flatter me. It's just a field I have a personal interest in. Traditional prosthetics rely on extrapolating movements from other muscles in the body. It's very awkward and inexact, and that limits their use for practical applications. Bionic limbs don't have that problem, though. Yeah, that makes sense. That'd be your best way to put one in, if you can figure out how. You hook them up to the nerves, and the brain can use them just like real limbs. Right on the money. That sounds incredible. Yep. It's still mostly theoretical, though. Practical examples aren't really there yet. We still have a lot of issues to work out. That's one of the biggest focuses in my department right now. And chief among those problems is how painful it is to have work done on your nerves. So that's what the painkiller is for. Exactly. Nerve work is an extremely painful procedure, even after the attachment is finished. They're quite literally running a knife across your arm over and over again, all throughout the process. Woof. That sounds awful. Can't you just use anesthetic like they do for surgeries? Not really. Anesthesia isn't meant for regular use. Your body really wouldn't appreciate you knocking it out over and over. And that's why you need a painkiller for daily use with minimal side effects. I mean, again, bro, like, I feel like you could just get, like, super ripped. I'm not saying that running a knife over your arm over and over again is gonna hurt any less if you're just stoned beyond all comprehension of life. But maybe start there and then go to the painkillers. Just saying. Just gonna throw that one out there to be devil's advocate. I do know that painkillers are often made from plant extracts, which is why Ray's research comes in, I assume. Bingo. We might have found just the thing for our new painkiller. It's a luminous plant called Zemeria moss. Heard of that? The Septian Church uses it liberally for their own medicines. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't we have to get Zemerian moss for the father in the church outside of Crossbell? We had to find him some Zemerian grass. I'm told it goes by Soul Moss in the east. Let's go back to Crossbell right now. Huh. I think Longkai gave me some of that when he made that salt for me. Pretty rare stuff if I recall. For sure, you don't see it in the usual channels very often. I tried asking my colleagues to see if they had any, but I came up empty-handed, unfortunately. And that's what led us to you. God, it sounds pretty straightforward. This ain't our home turf, though. I can't exactly call in any favors here. All my connections are back home. Oh, you don't need to worry about sourcing it. We figured out it grows naturally here. Excuse me. Back in Liberl, you can find it in the Chaldea Limestone Cave underneath the city of Zeiss. The cave has just the right humidity and proximity to the septium veins. We posited that it might grow in other caves that meet those criteria. Is that where the penguins were? I feel like that's exactly where the penguins were. Ugh. Yuck. So we looked around here and bingo, we managed to find one. It's in the deepest part of the metal mine Katra went into yesterday. Really, I should be able to guide everyone there then. You'll find the entrance in that open area where you rescued me yesterday. Well, that's convenient. That explains why you brought this to us and not the guild. Right, here's the key. This'll let you in. Esmeralda handed Van a rusty old key. Perfect, thanks. Well, let's get going then. Be careful in there.
Time to go solve some problems.
Let's do it. I mean, might as well just hit the midpoint, right? Actually, we'll just clap a bunch of mobs too. Well, actually, how far in are we going? Oh yeah, okay. No, we are going quite a ways. So yeah, we'll go midpoint then.
I've got this. There.
What? Bro. Oh, it's because Fio? Fio's his name. Its name. Fio is also popping shots. All right, dude.
The door appears to be locked.
Great, now we can keep moving.
We have the key right here.
Right, let's make our way to the innermost depths of for the Zemirian Moss. He became your art caster? I feel like he would be excellent at that. Yeah, 586. Yeah, hers is 493. Still pretty strong, too. Do I have him? Oh. Yeah, I mean, kind of, sort of, I guess.
Here I go.
I've got this.
I still like...
I'm on it.
Well...
I'm going.
Let's give it a try, huh?
Let's get to work.
Bro, did he just... What?
Come on. They're stunned.
Pretty gnarly, man. Holy smokes.
This'll do the trick.
Satellite cure and a CP boost out of it. Holy hell, man. Still doesn't have an S-craft though. It's a bummer and a half, bro. Yeah, I don't know. It's just Frozen too. Let it go. Let it go.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Gotcha. A chance. Gotcha.
There it is. Fatal Lance. Bingo.
Here I go.
I've got this.
Nice. That went great. Here goes.
Pretty hot
got
shit,
this.
Van.
Dude, I'm still waiting for that toggle. Be able to turn off those damage numbers. That would be swell. Durante, heed my call. Heed my call, Durante!
Like, it's not like it's something that's not manageable. It's just, it's a lot of my eyes.
Here I go.
The star has arrived. I leveled up.
Strange you have to dive towards it.
You gonna get a move on or what?
I mean, bro, have some chill, maybe.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Now's the time to stall.
I'll crush them all at once.
Yeah, let's get them all. I know, wishful thinking.
Take that, you ass.
Woo!
Balls in your court.
I suggest we strike now.
Yeah, we're behind him professionally.
Too slow.
Might be super dead. Sorry, Katra. Sorry, little buddy.
Nice. I'm on it. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Ugh.
I've got this.
Long range.
I eagerly await your performance.
Holy shit, man. He builds up that burst attack like super fast. Ah! Stupid abyss worms, kiss my ass.
Time for the main event.
The little zigzag is crazy on groups. Like, it's pretty potent. Ooh, a strike 3. Builds gauge like nothing. I just saw it. It was just full. All right. I'm not going to get too far down the rabbit hole right now, but I really would like Executioner. In my current build, I need 2 more fire and 4 more wind. The 4 more wind... I don't think there's anything that has 8 wind. 6? You're fucking close. Well, so no. Okay, so wait a minute. No, there's our 12 wind. Now I would need 2 more fuego. Holy shit, we could actually get it. I do wish that I had something more. Not that it really matters. Like an attack 3, maybe? I mean, at least we've got it for sure. We could literally just use an attack 1. We have a break 2. We have assault. There we go. So now we have, Executioner. Chain of follow-up when stunning a foe or attacking a stunned enemy. Dope. I'm in. Sounds good to me. So getting Fatal Lance back is not... Well, it might be feasible. No, I don't think it is feasible, now that I think about it. I have the time. I would just need 4 Earth. So I don't know how I'd fit it in. Doesn't matter. We have it. It's good. Feels good. If there's a time quartz with Earth on it. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Some of like the combo quartz.
Engaging enemy. This is it. I'm all in. Activate shards. Activating shard. Got it.
Mr. Wang!
Like that'll work.
Here's a little more.
Off the top rope from downtown.
Nice. That went great.
I owe you, Van.
Yeah, dude, it like pretty intense. Jesus, man. It's almost not even fair to the
You did
mobs.
exemplary work.
All I wanted was sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads. Was that an NBA hang? Dude, that was an NBA Jam reference. NBA Jam. You're gosh darn right it was. Great time. Another one of those great, like, get together with your buddies party game.
Let's get to work.
Now is the time for stars.
And I remember the first time I played it back in the day with one of my buddies, because he had it for the Sega Genesis. And I don't remember, it might have been in like a paperback strat. There was something where you could get all these like different characters on your team. Like you could get mascots, you could get the Fresh Prince, you could get Heavy D. Like, it was great. You could get Bill Clinton on your team, which is bonkers. Played so much NBA hang time with my boy from the park. Dude, I wanted to bring back all of those, like NBA Jam, NBA Street, FIFA Street. All those games were a ton of fun, dude. I know there's a new Skate coming out next year. Maybe later this year. I don't remember. That's another one that, like, I will play all the live long day. Skate's a ton of fun.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Come on! Come on! You're stunned! This is it. Keep your activate.
Like, it's silly, man.
I'll take care of them.
Yeah, dude, Predator Abyss Worms can go straight to Gehenna forever and ever and ever and ever. I haven't used Heavenly Halter yet.
I suggest we strike now.
Have I?
You're not getting away.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. This one. Gnarly. That one's dope. Stun blade in the ground and then
That went great.
the old stun caliber. Celestial bombs. All right, so I think that's all of our loot now. Yeah, 1-inch punch. I'm down for it, dude.
Let's get to work.
Come on! Come on! They're stunned! This is it. Activate charts! Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
Oh, hot dog. Couple of massive ticks.
Come on! Come on! They're stunned! This is it.
Couple of monstrous ticks. Mega tick!
This chance slip by. I shall end this. It's over. Radiant Zeta. If you please.
Oh. Well, now. Oh, because there's only one left. Gotcha.
I suggest we strike now.
Overkill him with Thanatos? Yeah, might as well, right?
Have some more. A chance. This'll hurt.
Let's party! Like hell you
That all you got?
New game plus it, Dan.
Here goes.
I know Zach was still well, I should say he's still playing East 8. And I haven't asked him, and obviously he's been staying away for obvious reasons, but is he going to be boogieing down on Daybreak anytime soon? Oh, that is nice. Next game, perfect. Love it.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
All right, look. Fatal Lance is dope, but Executioner just, it does it for me with the animations. Looks so dope. The Scythe. I mean, come on.
Hey, let's say
Come
we took
on.
5.
Probably just Orbit. I don't know if I still don't think I have anything. Or enough to unlock, rather. New. Sure don't.
How relaxing.
Heal and save. Dan finished this in 2 hours from where we're at.
I believe this is the innermost depths of the sealed area. Take a look at the surface of that boulder in the back. It's glowing. It must be Zamiria moss. It looks so mysterious.
All right, let's grab some. Actually, before that,
it's approaching from above. Be careful.
Megatick.
This pressure, we must be invading its territory.
Yeah, stay focused, people. We're driving it back. Holy shit.
Blink and you'll miss it.
That's a massive bug.
Here goes. Out with the bang.
Megatick.
Soar for me.
I won't let this chance slip by.
So when I woke up from the nap last night too, I popped on Netflix and I started watching the Nickelback documentary. Look, I'm not the foremost biggest Nickelback fan, but there's something I find super enjoyable about like behind the scenes on damn near anything, really. But it is a good watch. And it's still kind of wild how much hate they got just because they were so incredibly successful. I guess we're ticked off. Ba-dum-ps.
You got this.
My dude Aaron is too powerful. He's honestly would have been my employee of the month every chapter if I didn't bench him because of the effort to get everyone employee of the month. Is there an achievement for getting everybody to employee of the month?
I won't let this chance slip by.
Cypher activate.
Hell yeah. No, there's not. Okay.
Show me what you got.
Activating spell. Mr. Orbal.
There's not just a tiny bonus and reward thing for UMATs. Oh, okay, cool. Right on. Man, this thing's still rocking, huh? Walter, it's okay, buddy. Oh, back. I'm old.
Here's our chance.
Jesus, man, we're not even stunning this thing either, eh?
Brace yourself.
Woo, that's gonna be 3 S-crafts back to back. Let's go. I don't think I've done more than 2 in a row, so having 3 is pretty fun.
Here goes. Brace yourself.
Yeah, dude, S-craft spam is a blessing. And yeah, I don't remember who had said that on day 1. They were like, yeah, they kind of neutered S-craft spamming. Wow! There it is! Executioner's so tight. I said good day. Like, okay. That was like a high level, difficult mob. That's all we get for Sepith? I mean, am I complaining? For sure. I feel like we should get a little bit more than that. They don't skimp on the Sepith masses, but like, Man. Very stingy. I get like 3 to 4 fairy S-crafts in a row with my current build. Kind of nuts. I love it. And I don't get tired of it at all. Phew, I'm glad that worked out. Very nice work, everyone. Time to grab the goods. I think I broke the S-craft records. How many, Philly, in a row? Obtain Zemuria moss. So this is Zemuria moss. Its pale glow makes it quite the mysterious plant. I bet this would go for a shit ton of mirror if we grabbed them by the root. They're important research materials, so please only take what you need. Just messing around. Pretty sure you were at least half serious. Nah, not like I don't get where he's coming from. Excuse me. Anyways, that's the job done. Let's get back to the research lab.
Let's get going.
Hop, skip, and a jump away. Pretty sure you hit 8? I don't know if... Well, I mean, I know I've gotten my boost up to, I think, 7. I'm feeling just like messing around. Yeah, Hunter, like when you can do it, for sure. Grumpy, have you hit double digits? Oh, those are people upstairs. Damn. Maybe I'll get there eventually. I wonder what this homeboy's S-craft is. I mean, he feels like he's very heal-centric, like very healer-esque. Maybe not. He's just all-around artsy-fartsy. Meh. Needs to borrow Tita's Orbal laser cannon? Yes, please. Get that laptop. This is what you guys are looking for, right? Yeah, just once thanks to Van having CP items slapped on him and fairy CP boosting. Amazing. Van handed over the Zemurian moss he gathered. Yeah, dude. Himiko's alt from Star Rail? 110% yes. I would love that. An updated version, give me that for sure. Yep, this is the stuff. Oh, thank you so much. Now our research can go forward as planned. We can't let old Georg do all the work, can we? Unless that's supposed to legitimately be George, not Georg. But I don't know. Is he a colleague of yours at the Institute? Oh, no. Oh, it really is! Fuck that guy! Still don't like him. He's all the way over in Erebonia, actually. He's a student of Professor Schmidt, another one of the 3 disciples, and he's researching artificial limbs, too. Bioengineering isn't his niche, but he's a whiz at just about anything he puts his mind to. Yeah, like being a cockroach, for sure. A friend of his lost an arm a while back, and he's been working really hard on artificial limbs ever since. He's even published papers on them. Yeah, I remember reading those papers. They were comprehensive, to say the least. Not just the theory, but design limits, materials, budgeting, everything. Truly a brilliant man. You're quite well connected, I see, even outside your specific field. I happened to meet him while he visited ZCF to study a while back. We hit it off pretty well. Turns out we share a lot of friends ourselves. Are you sus? We plan to share this painkiller with him once we finish developing it. We may come from different backgrounds, but we're both engineers working toward a common goal. That's the whole point of science, no? Aw, how sweet. That's kind of a thing among Jaegers, too. At the end of the day, work's work. And having some friendly competition never hurts. Well, we'll try not to take up any more of your time. Thank you so much for your help. Glad to be of service. That goes for you as well, Katra, but please do try to rest when you can. Well, same to you, Essie. Thanks, though. I'm glad we could help.
That's a wrap.
Reward deposited.
Here, here. Law. And I think this is... down here. Oh, I remember seeing you yesterday. Were you looking to speak with Professor Cronkite? He just left, sorry. Shoot, we just missed him.
He does seem to be spending a lot of time outside his lab lately. You wouldn't happen to know where he went, would you? We're looking into Callaghan's disappearance. We thought he might know a thing or two about the guy. I'm not sure where he went, I'm afraid. If I had to guess, though, I think he's taking a quick break right now. There's this cafe he's taken to visiting lately. He usually heads out for a pick-me-up around this time. Oh, where is it? Well, that's the million-mirror question. The owner, Willie, roams around town all throughout the day. The cafe is never in one place for long. He just packs up and goes wherever his heart guides him. Kinda dig that. So, yeah, if you look at the map, in the far left of it, maybe just out of bounds, is where my OC from my story is from. I made up a location. Yo, let's go. From, like, here in Basel, looking out. Trying to stay away from trails on YouTube right now. They recently released a trailer for the opening movie of the new... Yeah, for Kai. We were talking about that earlier, Hunter. Everybody stay safe out there if you're trying to avoid it. The professor has his patent down to a science, though. No idea how he does it. You know, that's gotta be, like, the other great thing that once we're all finally caught up and the series finishes, I'll be able to read Dan's fanfic. You know? It's a blessing in disguise. Let's go. Bittersweet. Oh, that's the place we visited yesterday. I do remember the guy saying some professor type stopped by a lot. Yeah, like the fast travel map, go far to the left. Okay. Neither Essie nor I can make sense of the cafe's movements either. Well, process of elimination it is then. Let's start with where we saw it last. Maybe we'll run into somebody who saw him pack up, and then we just follow the trail from there. I heard from some students that he was over by the church in the artisanal district last night. Sounded like it was late enough that he would have called it a night instead of packing up and heading somewhere else. We have a lead then. We should ask if anyone in the area saw the cafe the following day. Yeah, let's head on over to the church and see what's up.
No, that's the wrong way.
Oh, my bad. Nope. Oh, so like up towards the lake, or like in between the lake? Off the beaten path? Walter, are you okay? I know it's hot, bro. Ugh. Old man back pains. Now outside? Yeah. Left past where the road connects. Oh, wrong one. Ah, okay. Like in that rocky formation. I thought you would want to take some more time off. You still look awfully tired. Are you sure you're all right? I just don't want to cause everybody more trouble than I already have. I never expected Professor Callaghan to just disappear like that either. Nor did I. I was just as shocked when I learned of it this morning. The police are investigating as we speak. It has to have been a kidnapping. He would never just vanish and leave his research on the table like that. I just can't believe it. I didn't want this. I hate what he did to me, but I never wanted it to end up like this. Cindy? Hey there. Sorry to intrude, but you're Cindy then? Oh, are you... Right. You're the Spriggan investigating this disappearance. Now I remember. That's me, yeah. Do you need something from me? We wanted to talk to you about a job we were working on. Can we talk in private for a sec? So your name was coming up a lot when we were looking into these harassment allegations here at the Institute. We got an anonymous tip to kick this whole thing off, so I just wanted to ask, were you the whistleblower? I'm sorry, but no. Wait, it wasn't you? Definitely not. This is the first time I've ever heard about you. But I admit, he was really starting to wear me down. Started feeling like I should just leave the Institute entirely. Sometimes I wanted his research to crash and burn. Sometimes at night, I would just... wished I would disappear. But I just can't go public with this. He's such an incredible scientist. I couldn't bear to ruin his whole career over this. I see. I wonder who our client could have been then.
Good question. We did get a couple of hints from yesterday's questioning. Let's start with those.
I may be barking up the wrong tree here, but could you have met a man called Aster? He's another one of my colleagues. Last I saw him at this morning's meeting. He was mumbling to himself throughout the meeting. It made me kind of curious. I think I heard him say they took it. If they get the evidence, he's done.
It's my first time hearing his name. They took it could very well mean us taking the job off, taking his job off the bulletin board. You might be onto something there.
Could you tell us where we might find him?
He mentioned that he was doing his work on a sofa today since the lab is out of commission. He's probably still somewhere in the Institute, but I couldn't tell you where specifically. Got it. Thanks for the info.
Please, think nothing of it. I hope the professor's okay. The harassment is one thing, but his disappearance has everyone shaken. And I hope I can bounce back from all this. I know it's been tough on everybody while I was away. If you do find Aster, give him my regards.
All right. Every time I hear the name Aster, I think it was the little girl, Cody and Aster and Dexter. Sup, dude? Oh, wait, is this not the... Oh, is it upstairs more? Goddamn camera. I think it is. Unless it's downstairs? So is he work... I'm lost! Yeah, downstairs then? Yep, certainly is. Okay.
This theory could greatly simplify the equations we're using. I'll have to test that out at the lab.
Or wait, no, I forgot. It's a total mess right now. I have to wait until it's cleared up. I need to do the professor proud. I can't screw this up. Sup? You asked her? Cindy told us about you.
And who are you, if I may ask?
We're from Arc Ride Solutions. Guy put out a request on our bulletin board yesterday, and we're looking into their case.
It's them. I wasn't expecting you to seek me out in person. I did find out that you took the job, though, and that you talked to the professor directly. I saw you leaving his room yesterday.
Well, that saves me the rundown. Sorry if that's not what you wanted us to do. The way you wrote the request made it sound like you just wanted him to stop instead of trying to bring legal action against him.
That's right. Very perceptive of you. Kudos. Do you mind telling me what he said?
Not at all. Van provided Aster all the testimonies they had recorded the previous day. They then summarized their conversation with Professor Callaghan.
Yeah, I had a feeling he'd do that. I completely agree. His behavior was reprehensible. We tried to explain that to him, but he just wouldn't listen. Nothing worked. Of course, that's all on the back burner now.
Yeah, one look at this lab and you can tell how oppressive it is.
I'm really worried for him. I've gotten so bad at actually considering going public with this. This just is too much to bear. But, well, not right now I won't. His safety takes priority. So, it's not just revenge, is it? You sound as if there's more to it. Oh, absolutely. I've never met a more talented, passionate man than Professor Callaghan. Who he is as a person doesn't change who he is as a scientist. He's one of the greatest minds of our generation. I still respect him, but all the same, I hate how he betrayed me.
That's what a lot of your... Wait, hold on, back up a bit. What do you mean, betrayed?
Above this abuse, above all else, Callaghan betrayed my feelings. Every time I see the professor with him, it makes my blood boil.
Fucking wah, bro.
I'm jelly. He does a bunch of work behind our backs. He goes scurrying out of town on a whim. Just why? Am I not good enough for you, Professor? Why would you just toss me to the wayside like that? I'm sorry, I'm ranting. No, it's quite all right. Sounds like Aster had a much more complicated relationship with Professor Callaghan.
One guy yesterday said some of the professor's assistants were acting real weird lately, but he put that down to stress.
Well, this is definitely news to us.
We're working on another job. Actually, they wanted us to try and find him. If you know anything about where he might have gone, you mind sharing with us? Oh, you're looking for him? Of course. I'd like to think I know him pretty well. I don't like letting him out of my sight, even for a second. Could you tell us about this individual he meets with, then? I don't know his name, but I know he's not from the Institute. He doesn't dress like it anyway. He's real cushy with the professor now. I've never gotten a good look at his face. I only ever see him at night. You said he goes out of town a lot. Do you know where? Yeah, the old outdoor experiment complex. You're familiar with it, right, Katra? With it, right, Katra? Right, that building on the outskirts of the canyon. That does sound weird. What on earth was he doing out there? Wish I knew. All I know is that he would head out there with a strange friend of his. I just don't understand why he's gallivanting off with some other man when he has me. Oh, dude, this guy's looking to polish off the professor. A little fucking slap and tickle, you know what I'm saying? I just picked up on that now. Huh. Good for him. Love is love, fam. Lust is also lust. Well, thanks for the info. That's a really big help. I'm glad to hear that. Please bring him back safely for me.
Well done, everyone.
Love to see it. We'll
show you. Ha! He's looking to show the professor the old Calvardian corkscrew, if you know what I'm talking about. And just not to like double back on it too much, but I still feel as though Katra might have been vibing on Van too. Kind of came off that way at first. Just wants to get his hands on those orb mints. Oh yeah, dude. He wants to get his hands on the staff and orb mints. Holy shit, dude. That guy's well fed. Very well fed. Good for him. Can see that. He is doing well for himself.
I guess we're off.
Right, this is the... God damn it. Is this upstairs? No. Oh, Professor, please let me put my quartz in your orb mint. Damn. It's like, Jesus, man. No fucking decorum with you kids. Oh, okay.
Nadir said that Willie was here until late last night, but there's no trace of him left. I guess it only makes sense that he'd have moved by now.
Hey there, you guys looking for Willie's Cafe? You could say that, yeah. I was eating at his place when he was here last night. After I finished my meal, he closed up shop and went off towards Newtown. If I had to guess, he's probably over there today or close to it. You can never be sure with him. Guy's a real free bird, and that's as good as any guess. Gotcha. Now that you mention it, he was over there this time yesterday, too. Sucks he doesn't stick to a schedule, but maybe he does have a pattern.
We might also find people there who have seen the cafe more recently. This is our most probable lead, so I recommend we take a look.
Sounds good. Let's head on over to that hotel where we saw him yesterday, and then we can go from there. Thanks for the help, man. No problem. Not sure what you're tracking him down for, but best of luck regardless. This guy out for a jog. Hey there, fella.
Time to depart.
For real, though? Chud. Chud springboard. I wasn't expecting much, but, well. Just how I wanted to spend my day, going on a wild goose chase on the clock. Dude, I comment on not having seen Kia's hair color recently. We see it with that look-alike professor, and then we just see it again with that one random NPC. It's listening to me. The food here is so good. It just sucks that it's so hard to track this place down. I was lucky to catch him before he moved. All right, now I'm feeling energized. Time to get cracking. And X marks the spot. Excuse me, got a sec?
Oh, you guys were looking into those harassment claims, right? I got in touch with a friend of mine for the first time in a while. She works at the Institute. Need me to set you two up?
Nah, this is something different. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. We're just looking for somebody. The Roman Cafe was just around here, right?
Oh, Willie's, yes. He's parked here until, 10 minutes ago. I guess he's quicker on his feet today for whatever reason. As soon as I got done eating, he packed up and left. I think he was headed for the artisanal district.
Great, the old runaround. You sure this wild goose chase is worth it?
Well, he can't have gone very far. Sometimes he even changes his mind and stops right in his tracks. He really does go wherever his heart wanders.
Well, we know where to look.
Let's catch him before he strays too far.
Dude, it's so creepy, man. The look is like uncanny. And I doubt it was done by design. You know what I mean? Like, the look is just so, like, it just triggers that PTSD. Like, dude looks just like Alba. It is insane.
Young.
Finally found you.
Catra, and that group with the Spriggan, correct?
And he's got some voiced dialogue, which I know isn't, like, unusual for some of the NPCs, but this fucking guy just blows up my sus radar.
I expected you might be coming to find me soon.
This reminds me of Trails in the Sky in a Nutshell video. Yeah, exactly. It's where all my trust issues started, dude. No word of lie, no exaggeration. Trust issues started right there.
Strange how the man we just so happened to casually run into twice already is doing such incredible work for the Republican Army. Yeah, he's developing weapons like those big humanoid things, right? Correct. He's quite a known figure within Marduk.
Pleasure seeing you again. It's a real honor that such an esteemed professor remembers folks like us. Holds his coffee in a sus manner. No self-respecting to-go cup coffee drinker, or any beverage drinker for that matter, holds the cup by the top like that. You're just asking for the top to come off and you to spill whatever drink you got. Dan, astute observation. And since you do, I imagine you've got a pretty good idea of why we're here.
I do, considering your position in recent events. Professor Callaghan truly has left me in quite a predicament. His ties to the instability of the Orbal network and its distribution, as well as the Mafia, were unfortunate enough on their own. But now here you are, dragging me into it.
Same color eyes and everything, too, as Alba.
How did you know all of that? You know that from the CEO?
No, the logic is simple enough. One need only link the subject of his research to the timing of the city's recent dilemmas for the pieces to fall into place. There is also that vast sum of money he received from an unknown source and various inexplicable phenomena to consider. It all shares a lot in common with those perplexing incidents that have taken place across the Republic the past few months.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he had, like, blue eyes. I don't remember exactly, but he's still sus.
The ones related to Almada and their ever-expanding influence. Now, am I wrong?
Whoa! I'm amazed that you could connect the dots so precisely. Then we have all we
need. Do you really?
Right. It's a researcher's duty to substantiate a working theory by accumulating proof. Any conclusion that skips over this process holds no value.
As I've so often told you, ultimately, you must arrive at your own conclusion as a fellow researcher. Though I would not be against offering you my guidance as I did when you completed Fio and Zeros. I shall be on my way then. I have much research that requires my attention.
This guy is such a pain in the ass. And here I thought he was going to be our next lead.
Do you mind, Agnes?
No, I understand.
Just a minute, please. Researchers don't work all on their own to find answers, right? The wisdom they gain is built on the research and papers of people who came before them.
Oh. True. I cannot deny that. And?
I was just thinking we could exchange info, make a deal. We happen to have something that pertains to those inexplicable phenomena you brought up. If you'd be open to giving us a little more of your time, I think that and something else could make it worth your while.
You mean... is it the Genesis?
Very well then. I'm intrigued.
Of course he is.
I'd like to see this something that relates to all the incidents taking place across the Republic.
Like, even just in that dialogue alone, and I know I'm tinfoil hatting right now, I'm probably thinking way too far into it. The wisdom they gain is built on the research and papers of people who came before them. So maybe he's a Weissman fan, you know what I mean? He's just like, I'm going to dress like him, have my, you know, on and on and on and on and on. Yo, Goku Hana, greetings from Japan, dude. Happy time zones, bud.
This puzzle piece that appears neither to be an artifact nor the singularity from a year and a half ago. Well, where is it?
Wow. I see now. Analyze this device for us, Katra. Can I touch it? Yes, of course. Judging by the way it's aged, I wouldn't even say it's anywhere close to being a century old, so definitely not an artifact. All these buttons and indicators make the front look obtuse at first, but it's all organized and looks to serve a clear purpose. From my perspective, it resembles more the original generation of orbments back when they were based off of clocks. It's significantly more complex than any of those, however. This here is the work of a genius. Wait, could this have been made by... a commendable effort. It is one of the experimental devices that my own master was involved in developing, leading to the establishment of orbment technology. One of the 8 orbment prototypes developed by Professor C. Epstein. They are called the 8 Genesis. I was not aware they were still in existence. I can't believe I'm touching an orbment designed by Professor Epstein. How did you come to have something like this, Agnes? Sorry, but we're gonna have to stay tight-lipped on that one, even if you are connected to one of the 3 disciples. Like we said before showing it to you, we're counting on you guys to keep their existence a secret. I will be true to my word, and it does help me understand what you're doing here in Basel now. Now, it's time I compensated you for what you have shown us. You wanted to know about Professor Callaghan's research, correct? Yeah, we've heard he was the one who developed the weaponry that's being used by Calvert at the moment. So whatever he's trying to develop right now has to do with military tech, too. You are indeed correct regarding what he achieved, but he is a researcher of engineering first and foremost. In a sense, he is currently grappling with one of that field's most difficult challenges. The realization of a certain thought experiment in the use of the physical phenomena involved as weapons. Oh. What's a thought experiment? Oh? It couldn't be. Ah, yes, it doesn't surprise me in the least that someone from Marduk would have heard of that which I am referring. Of course, the existence of such weapons is purely theoretical. It is impossible to create them using modern technology, not without a discovery so groundbreaking that it fundamentally upends what is possible. Philly! Wait. Oh, dude, I forgot the Hall of Fame game was on. Why didn't they finish? And, whatever his name is, he told him he's not playing. Not playing. It's like, come on now. Well, then, I have said all I intend to. Now I must return to work. Suspended for weather, and they just called it? Caleb Williams, that's his name. I couldn't think of it. Yeah, he told him he wasn't playing. Hey! I'm not following any of this. I don't believe in discussing the research of others at length publicly until it has been published. I've given you all of the information that the antique you showed me justifies. Catra will enlighten you on the rest, I'm sure. So, that's where he draws the line as a researcher, huh? This is very like him. So, are you able to pick up where he left off? Grumpy, I don't like him because he's sus as hell, man. On top of being a pompous jerk, for sure. Yeah, what's his thought experiment he was talking about? Well...
I remember hearing about this from Professors Callaghan and Hamilton a long time ago. About a theoretical form of tech in which the smallest units of matter would create a fusion reaction, producing a massive amount of energy. Such diabolical weapons cannot be created, but if they could, the consequences could be unthinkable. They're often referred to as nuclear weapons.
Oh, what? Orbal nukes, dude.
What an ominous idea. I could barely understand your explanation, but just hearing it sent a chill down my spine.
Holy shit, man. Oh, part of the Grandmaster's plan, maybe? In how they're... Oh, holy shit, man. All right. I'm not going to get too far into it, just because I know... No, I don't know, but... Yo, what's up, Victorio? So we'll be on, like, around, between 8 and 9 a.m. Eastern. You can say that again.
Their existence is purely theoretical. No one has ever come close to creating such a thing. The predictive simulations that Marduk has run rate the probability of being realized anytime soon as extremely low. Parallel distributed computing alone isn't going to be enough to get over the insurmountable hurdle that stand in its way. Agreed. Even if whatever was at work behind the scenes in Crossbell a year and a half ago was the one involved. Professor Callaghan would know all of this too, so if he really is still trying...
That makes it even harder to guess where he could be.
But we still have to find him, whatever it takes.
Such a great, creepy, ominous jam, too.
Phew, that was a lot to take in. I'm still trying to process it all myself. I can hardly believe Professor Callaghan is attempting to develop nuclear weapons. His chances of succeeding are slim to none, but we can't discount the possibility that he'll make another dangerous invention along the way. And we can't let something like that fall into Almada's hands.
This gets my brain working a little bit. We'll need some clues if we want to stop them, though. And that outdoor experiment complex in the canyon is the best lead we have. If he's been frequenting that place, there's a decent chance he'll have left something incriminating behind. Well, what are we standing around here for, then? Let's just get our asses over there and jump on him. We'll bag that son of a bitch in a jiff if we leave the cops' guilds and CID's jaws on the floor.
A solid course of action. We should make our way over there as soon as we are ready. Sounds like a plan. I should let my classmates know what's going on.
All right, because I don't think there's... actually, hold on, while we're here.
That's how it goes.
Hey!
Then I'll update your rank.
B rank feels good.
I'll gladly take that.
Nebulous. All right. An arts driver with advanced time arts. Hell yeah. Beatrice, what's up, dude? I'm not sure. I know it is 11:45, but I kind of want to peep that out right quick. No, I'm going to do hollow core. There we go. No, it's not a hollow core. I'm a buffoon. Don't mind me. Ah! I can't do it. There we go. Spark Edge, Chrono Drive, Aerial Dust, Obsidian Ray, Plasma Sphere, Pluto's Nova. I beg your pardon? Pluto's Nova? I mean, so we're going to have Thanatos Jail. Flare Squall, we'll have. Cataract Wave, don't have, but okay, you know what? I almost feel like Quartet would be good on him if he's going to be our arts caster. Sounds like a bar drink. Get me one Pluto Nova. Make it hard. Yeah. Give me a double Pluto Nova. Although I think it just works for both. 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it's still 8 arts in total for each. Doesn't really matter. No, I'm going to leave. No, maybe I will switch it up. Fucking A. Nah. I prefer my Pluto Nova on the rocks myself. Orders 3rd Pluto Nova of the evening. That's it, dude. We're gonna use this. It's gonna be our drink of choice. Shoot. Newtown, my bad.
Let's be on our way.
Hello there.
Hi. All right, feels good. Okay, so but now, with that being said, Spark Edge, Aerial Dust, Plasma, right? Pluto's Nova, we've got it now. Perfect. Looking forward to seeing this. Blind and Death Blow for all? Holy mackerel. That is dope. Hell yeah. Feels good. Cures KO for all? Yeah, because I don't have... I have breath. All right, so then, hang on, I'm gonna do... I feel like I need to have some heals in there. Honestly, can we just get Neo as even just some NPC in Trails, please? I'll take this voice selling me some bombs. Dog, like, let me go. I've said that all along. I don't need a large role. Please, Nissa, if you're here, if you're listening, I'll do an NPC for you with pleasure. Well, Jung, there was the fan project, and that just kind of petered out, unfortunately. Granted, it was just for the Sky Trilogy, but, you know, it was an ambitious project, and I was happy to have been a part of it in any regard. I was Mayor Morris Dalmore of Rouen, for the record. Regulus Caliber. Ooh. Yeah. Let's do that. right, so then... I mean, it's a good support. I mean, if we have two, like, heavy hitters with arts, that might not be too bad. But crit up, let's do that. All right.
See you again.
Yes, you will. Very well then, very well then.
Let's be on our way.
October 24th, 1:10 p.m. I love this song too. I love all the songs. Who am I kidding? Here we are. Keep your eyes peeled.
Got it. Thinking about it, that's the first time we ever got to drive somewhere as a group. Now that you mention it, you're right. The truck is much more comfortable now, too. Yeah, you've clearly done more than just expand the vehicle's capacity, huh? You must have spent quite a lot of time in Mira customizing it.
You can tell? Yeah. The suspension is the main thing. Nope, not interested. Anyways, we came here, but... It's so good.
I almost forgot you were here last night. Wasn't that because of resets? It's quite all right. I'm sure Mr. Salesian is well aware. You're talking about the Marduk satellite. Yeah, I know about it. You were the one communicating with it then. My apologies. I didn't intend to disturb your stargazing. Don't worry about it. It's bothered me before, but we need all the support we can get right now. Look! Fio and Saros are here to help.
Ah, so the Robo-Mutt's here to hang out too. He's good for ground combat, right? Can see him being a big asset here.
Oh, without a doubt. We're going to explore the canyon, Fio, and I want you to remain vigilant of our surroundings, Saros. Understood, Katra.
Ruff. Yeah.
So our destination is the outdoor experiment complex at the end of this road, right? That's right, but we're sure to run into monsters on the way. Be careful.
So Katra can now use the craft, the Procyon Fang. I don't know what it was. I'm trying not to look at it, but I know it's almost midnight. We'll do some adventuring. We'll make some moves. We'll move and shake.
Let's get to work.
Fudge!
Stop right there. Here goes.
Yeah, kill some mobs, test a little bit of the new news.
Here's a little more.
All right, hold on. But now I'm kind of curious. Can you...
Always got it down, Reset.
Instead of using Fio in the field, can you use Saros?
Leave this to me.
Here goes.
You can't. That's a bummer. That would have been an awesome little feature. Creature double feature.
That one's big. Let's get to work. Come on! There. Come on! Stay calm and work through it.
You can do nothing. Yo, Victorio, use me in the field, dog. Moss, I've been digging him so far, dude. Still in the early goings, but I like him. And yeah, him and Reset have like crazy art skills. Or arts damage.
Dude, executioner. That's sharp.
I won't let this
And he
chance
missed?
slip by.
Woof.
Have some more. Go time. There.
Just volleys one up.
Couldn't take your eyes off.
Oh, so this is the way we had to go anywho, isn't it? Maybe?
Me right?
Your martial arts were most impressive, Mr. Wei.
I honestly don't know. Yeah, let's find out. Maybe it just connects it all somehow. Feels wrong watching people miss in this game. I had over 100% accuracy the whole time. Enemies would pop in sight and I just still hit them. I can't stand missing, but I did. No, not Orbments, because he does have, yeah. But yeah, his accuracy is dog shit. 3%. Woof. Maybe I dropped that and because now it's in my head. The hell was it? Proverbs of Justice. Just in case. All right.
Watch it. That one's big. Get to work.
Wait until you get 100% crit and over 100% accuracy. That I want it because I know that you had talked about it, Dan, and I want to see that in action.
Let's deploy sharks and confront.
I'm all in. Go time. Blink and you'll miss.
Oof, burn 2, let's go. What is that? Fuego +5? I mean, in theory, I guess I could get him at, you know what I would like to get him? No, not Guardian 2. I don't mean to keep swapping that out, my bad. Yeah, like evading arts just sounds so preposterous to me. Auto quick. Yeah, that'd be swell. What did I just do? Oh, cause sorry. All right. All right, so now that'll get him sword breaker, shield breaker. Don't have enough for executioner still, unless I find an evade 3 out there somewhere, which I think I already do. Evasion in this game was something I felt like I didn't need to do. Still feels like as seldomly as we evade, like we're able to just put a friggin' hurtin', dude.
Well, we'll leave it like that for the time being.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You sure settled that score, Aaron.
Oh! Let's go this way first. That's where we had to go anywho. Okay, yeah, so it did just kind of loop us through.
Let's get to work.
I'm all in.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
Go time. There, Aaron. A chance.
Who wants chicken nuggets?
Let's party. Up to you, Reset.
Yeah, Regulus caliber.
Like that'll work.
Dude. That is disgusting. Man. And again, like, it's not a gripe, but like whatsoever. The S-Craft animations are still flashy, but they're not like super over the top, which you know, like they can build upon, I'm sure. But some of these higher level arts, man, some of the higher level magic that you get to cast is friggin' nuts. And like they went extra on the animations. I love it. Holy shit, man. Flame sword goes, but yeah, Phil, I love it too, man. Super flashy.
Engaging enemy.
More remain.
This is it. I'm all in. Big sons.
I won't let this chance slip.
Shit, dude, I should have done it again. I just like that they're not super long, but yeah, I anticipate them going hard in the future. Same here.
Let us proceed ahead.
Always got it down, Reset.
Rim level 4. Why did it just went super fast? The info. Okay.
Now it's my turn.
It was kind of weird. Oh shit! I gotta get her some more EP. Whoops!
Party. Keep going. Out with the bang. Soar for me.
Coyote shows Falcom has gotten even better with an animation. So looking forward to seeing the arts there. Yeah, because that's what I had heard too. Like,
Let's party.
I guess it's safe to ask, like, have there been any like notable changes for those of you that have played Daybreak 2 from the engine in Daybreak 1 to Daybreak 2? Because I've heard that, yeah, it's more crisp in Kai. Like they, again, more polish, more time, more polish, and I'm all for it. Falcom's always improving. Love it. Fine. It's perfect by me, dude.
Gotcha. A chance. Eat this.
Does look better? Hell yeah.
Go time! Blink and you'll miss it! Soar for me!
So sick, dude.
Keep moving, Van! Brace yourself!
Yeah! When I see clips of Cold Steel 1 and 2 lately, I'm like, holy shit. In my head, I remember the graphics are way better. It is crazy. And I remember quite a few of you telling me, like, just wait till you get to Cold Steel 3. Like, the leaps and bounds from Cold Steel 1 and 2 to 3 is like, holy smokes. Nice work, you two. Rough. The same to you, Katra. That dog ears is a hell of a beast, huh?
Yeah, he's just as tough as any military monster I've ever seen. Fio's support is proving his valuable asset in battle too. Thanks, though I wasn't the only one who made them. I had the rest of my family's help. Life was so much more fun in those days. The professor was still in Basel, Yang and Essie were around. Supervisor Giscard was always just there to support us, and Professor Callaghan was so nice to everyone too. Katra, Professor Hamilton left the Republic roughly 2.5 years ago to assist with the environmental issues in the East, correct? Yes, she did the right thing for the future of Zemuria, but a lot has changed for the worse here since then. She would say Yang is the greatest mind to be born since her own teacher, and that's made clear with his weapons development work for the government. Now he's shifted focus to some other mystery project that I'm sure will be incredible. As he's mostly focused on developing new technology in the field of medicine now, she's always been one for getting lost in her world and in her own world.
Professor Callaghan was a top engineer of his generation, but he ended up getting surpassed by Professor Cronkite, which is what eventually led to our current mess.
Yeah, I promised Gran that I'd take care of things in her absence, but I haven't done a good job at all. I don't know how I'm going to face her when she comes back. I'm sorry, just forget I said anything. By Gran, you mean Professor Hamilton, right?
Aw, you try and come across as big, man, but you're just Gwammy's baby boy at the end of the day, huh?
I wouldn't go that far. She's family, so I care about her a lot, that's all. She, Young, and Essie might not be my family by blood, but they are in every other sense. I see.
Anyway, this isn't any place to be standing around flapping our gums. Let's get moving. Aaron is such a troll, but I still love him, man. 110% love him.
Pew pew!
Did we just get wind sepet from a vase? Imagine that.
Enemy sighted. Be careful. Engaging enemy.
Fuck it, dude. I'll just get them all.
I'll crush them all at once. Pull out all the stuff.
Just a bit outside.
Out with the bang. Soar for me. Get going, kiddo. Too slow.
Zoomies and boomies.
Looks like some good loot.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice
Anya's
stats.
white heel has been upgraded to innocent heel. All right. Almost read that as innocent hell while I was at it. EP charge trace.
Looks like some good loot.
Defense trace. No, I mean, I like having Septium Vein, but... Oh, but I would lose the CP charge. Yeah, so forget that. No chance. Arc Feather's been pretty... Yeah, I don't want to fix what's not broken, so... Works for me. Oh. So I got some... Oh, no. Straight ahead, I'm sorry. Innocent hell is what she gives Aaron when he makes a sex joke in front of... Oh, yeah, for sure. Protects at all costs.
Get to work. Come on. There. Come on.
Now's the time to start.
They flinched.
Nah.
Here's a little more.
Pew! The old raindrop.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Your martial arts were most impressive, Mr. Wei.
Eating your curds in Wei. Okay. So yeah, no, it's 12:13. Perfect. This will be the wrap up for the evening. 74 hours and 39 minutes. Oh, time well spent. Thank you, everybody, for an incredible night. Always, dudes. Big stretch. Awkward stretch. Yo, tomorrow, I was going to say, Phil, I am psyched for tomorrow. It's Friday. Psyched for everybody that it's Friday. Get done with work, you know? Be done with it. Be done with it. But thank you all for everything, man. Always. I can't thank everybody enough. For really. And I know I've said it before, and I still feel that way, that sometimes, you know, like, words don't convey just the amount of appreciation I have for everybody, you know? So, again, I know I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it, man. It's never anything that I take for granted. I don't take any of you for granted, so I just appreciate us and what we get to do, man. So, thank you. Let's go and see... Caged Shadows doing Cold Steel 4 Act 2. Oh, Kurt's not on the bench. We should change that. Glad I got to be around for a bit. Hopefully I can see you tomorrow, but I totally realize that it is not great for a time zone I'm at. Dog, you're in Hawaii. I would not be here if... Like, if I were you, dog, I would be in Hawaii, okay? I would be doing Hawaii stuff, whatever that would be. So we're going to raid... the Caged Shadow. And yeah, they're their first playthrough of Cold Steel 4, and they are in Act 2. So if we want to get that Trails love, keep on keeping on, man. Now's our chance. But thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent. We'll see you in the AM, all right? Bye, guys. Be good.